All right. Hello and welcome back to Had to, Got to, Must. The number one podcast in the Midwest, in the top 1,000 charts, and climbing and rising. You guys will be listening to this on Christmas Eve. So from everyone at the Had to podcast family, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a crazy Kwanzaa, and a solemn and dignified Ramadan.
What about Three Kings Day?
What is Three Kings Day? Is that like a Dr. Umar Christmas holiday?
I think it is a Dr. Umar holiday. It's like Christmas for black people that don't celebrate Kwanzaa. Like, I remember watching a Sesame Street Christmas tape, like when I was younger.
Yeah.
And on Elmo's World, shout out Elmo's World.
Yeah.
They had a bit talking about different holidays, and they brought up Three Kings Day. And it was just some nerdy little black kid with glasses. The three kings are going to come to my house on their horseback and bring me presents just like they brought the Lord.
Well,
it's
actually
on
more
January
of
6th.
Let's see. Oh, they got celebrations all over the world. It says in France, bakers hide the coin, and
Who celebrates
little
it?
toy inside of the cake. Spain, France, Puerto Rico.
Like what denomination?
I'm seeing here.
Christian.
Okay.
The celebration of Three Kings Day originated in the eastern part of the Roman Empire and spread to Western Church over time.
The number one Christian podcast.
I feel like this is one of those things that those people... You ever seen those city-run churches? It looks like a modern...
Yeah, it looks like a
Looks like a
fucking.
tavern.
It looks like a gym or something.
Yeah.
On
And
the
it's
outside.
got like a modern font, like a new Church of Clawson.
Yeah.
And it's all these people wearing jeans, you know. They go in their jeans.
The pastors
Yeah.
wear skinny jeans. It's like
There's
cool
a lot of
church.
those up north.
I feel like that's what one of these are. I see these all the time. These like, it's not a church. It's just a fucking...
Congregation.
Yeah. It's just a bingo hall.
It's a community.
Can we add to the list of things
Bingo.
that brothers are better than at white people? I'll
Church.
say worship. Brother church is the shit.
They got good worship.
Brother church is off the chain.
Them Texas super churches be going crazy now.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Joel O. And
bro, they got
whole
people
gig.
up on strings.
they
It
go
looks like
crazy.
when you go to a theme park and it's like the Indiana Jones show or whatever.
Yeah.
They got like a guy dressed up as Jesus.
Zip
He's
lining.
He's running away from like a falling boulder.
He's
swinging
on-
across the stage.
Yeah, he's on like invisible wire, like fucking Lewis Hamilton doing the car reveal.
It's
in
like Cirque du
07.
Soleil, and they're reading the Bible. They got cars jumping the
doing
stage.
flips.
They got a monster. They got a guy on a motorcycle jumping 20 buses.
Oh, my
He lands on a
God.
pile of Bibles. You know, he was possible through the power of God. Give it up. But he couldn't be called Evil Knievel if you're jumping buses at churches. It had to be like Nice Knievel or something.
Yeah.
Nice Knievel.
Nice Knievel. What rhymes with nice?
Nice Bryce.
Nice Bryce. And he rides his he's got a bike with like training wheels on it.
Nice
Motorcycle
Bryce.
with training wheels.
And he jumps over like the priest. The priest lays down under a ramp.
Nice Bryce at the First Methodist Texas Church of Christ.
Yeah.
Ooh, that kind of rolls off the tongue.
Fucking church is the size of an Amazon fulfillment center. He's got his own
Two
zip
of
code.
them. Size of two of them. It's bigger than like 3 Huntington Woods.
Pastor gets helicoptered in before every service. He's fucking parachuting down too. He's skydiving.
He's landing like Jerry Jones on the field.
Yeah, bro. Those fucking big Texas churches. They got fireworks. They got stunts. They're singing.
It makes me want to kind of go be a born again Christian.
Yeah.
Don't put me in the river or cleanse me of my sins.
Give me a show.
My mom's not Christian, but she would watch Joel Osteen just because the message was kind of hype. And even if it was lame, you know, when he goes for his little lame joke,
Yeah.
you got 30,000 people giggling.
Oh, you got a crowd.
You got the
You got
giggle
an
sounds
audience.
like a roar.
Yeah.
So
Can you just go to that? Because church is like free.
he probably charges.
Yeah, well, of course. It's probably, you got to go on SeatGeek to
Yeah.
get tickets
Oh,
to show
yeah.
up.
I got nosebleeds for $17.
Oh, shit.
I was on StubHub today, and on the day of worship, I got nosebleed seats for $9.30. They were cheaper than the hot dog.
I didn't know Jeff Keighley was a church-going,
It's always some Cookie Crisp. It's
Yeah.
never.
I wonder if it is like a baseball game. Like on the Jumbotron, they're like, all right, find the
I know-
communion wafer
yeah.
under the chalice, and there's 3 chalices. You got to follow the cracker.
I know for a fact he has a couple Jumbotrons up there. Speaking of hot
kiss
dogs
cam.
and concession,
Yummy.
the Phoenix Suns. Now, I make fun of the Phoenix Suns quite a bit. They've been made fun of for a long time. I don't believe they've ever won a championship. If
Nope.
so, it's in the 70s. But anywho, the Phoenix Suns came out this week. Their owner came out and said, we're lowering concessions to nothing really more than $2 or $3. $2 for a hot dog.
Oh,
$2
that's
for a
right.
bottle of water.
That's right.
$2 for a soda.
We were talking about good CEOs, weren't we?
Yeah, he's not a good one. He's actually not a good one.
Oh, well.
He, I don't remember who was on the court, but he shoved somebody. He shoved somebody. I don't remember who. It might have been a
Oh,
warrior.
I forgot
You
to
call
grab
him
my
Jason
drink. Can
Kidd?
you hold my mic?
Of course.
You want something? Did you got any
Yeah,
more drinks you want?
yeah, give me a long dick. I'll take one.
Hang on.
I can't call anything the normal name.
Let me see. The Phoenix Suns.
I want to see who he
CEO.
shoved. Maybe it was like a Jason Kidd situation. He was trying to force a timeout or something. Let me
No,
shove this
no.
fucker.
It might. Oh, it might have been Jokic. Hang on.
No.
I don't know who he shoved. Yeah, it was Jokic.
He shoved Jokic.
Yeah. So Matt Ishiba got shoved by Nikola Jokic because he was holding. He was like holding the ball.
Yeah.
The CEO was holding the ball, so Jokic goes to snatch the ball out of his hand, and he shoves him. Like, give me the fucking ball.
That's
and then,
fucked up.
like, he wanted smoke. Like, the owner wanted smoke for a second until he realized the Jokic brothers were sitting, like, 2 rows behind him, and he's like, all right, let me shut the fuck
Give
up.
you a nice Serbian beatdown.
Yeah,
You're smoking
because
cigarettes in
his
the arena.
brothers are, like, just as big as him, you know?
I fucking bet.
More
Right now-
tattooed and scary.
Me and Flair are drinking long drinks right now.
Very nice. What flavors?
He's got the cranberry.
Oh,
Cranberry.
that's probably
Seasonal.
a hitter.
I got the
Yeah, it's
peach.
I'll give it a
Try it,
No,
right?
you,
It's the
you
first
christen
one.
it first. Go ahead.
I christened mine. You want to take a
Okay,
swig
yeah,
of the
yeah.
peach?
I'll give it a crack.
Yeah, bro. Long drink's good.
Long drink sponsored the pod. I'm not rocking with High Noon no
That's
more.
pretty good.
Long drink's good.
I might have to stop rocking with high noon.
I got 2. I got 2 tequila.
I can't
well,
get-
the thing
I'm
about
not
it
getting
is, it's not
Dave Portnoy
tequila,
anymore.
is it?
That's
It's
really
gin.
good.
So that's the problem.
That's really good.
That's the problem.
It's gin.
It's not tequila.
Good old tasty
That's
gin.
the only reason I'm sticking with high noon tequila because
I like the tequila
it's
drunk.
tequila. Exactly. Gin drunk makes me cry.
Ah, yeah. As you show up at her house, long drink on your breath. Come outside.
I should text her.
Outside. Yeah, I should text her.
I should text her. I should show up at her place.
I'm listening to our songs, not our song at all. Just some shit you're fucking with.
Pull up to her.
Shout out at my label. That's
Gin on my breath.
You got a little spittle on your microphone too. Other side.
Come on.
Got a little.
4 a.m.
Got blood on my shirt. I'm bricked up.
Black eye.
I'm on 2 blue chews.
Babe, I just got back from Plato's Closet. They gave me hella money, man. Let me take you out.
I
Take her
got
out with all the
$80.
shit you
Let's go to Applebee's and the movies.
Is that a
Triple
boner
dipper.
in your khakis, Nick? Just call me back. Just text me back.
You're knocking with your boner. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Who wants Sprite Cranberry?
It's the thirstiest
I pull up
time.
Sprite Cranberry in my shorts. I'm missing shoes. Wasted. And she's with her new man in there. I could tell. I see his shadow. I'm throwing pebbles at her window.
My man.
I'm playing. I'm in this bitch with Peanutty. I got the boombox above my head, and I'm playing Lil Baby. I'm in this bitch with Peanutty.
Yeah, play some
That's
Lil Baby.
Gunna. That's
Yeah.
Gunna. That's not Lil Baby. What's the one with Lil Baby where he's like it's freestyle?
Freestyle, yeah. Shout out my label. That's me. dude.
That's what I meant to
Now I'm gonna
say.
be outside her window all my life, Lil Durk.
Whenever I think of the song Freestyle, I think of like Lil Baby and his clique were like fighting backstage somewhere.
Yeah.
And Drewski is interviewing Wale at the time, and they see it going down. It's like, is that Little Baby? It's like, baby, I fuck with freestyle. He had to tell him, I fuck with freestyle.
That was a good hit. That is the national anthem. That should be replaced by the national anthem at sporting events. They should just play Little Baby before the games. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite Simpsons jokes is Homer's in a boxing match, and before the match goes, like, by popular demand, we'll be skipping the national anthem. It just goes right into the fight.
That's right. They should do that. Thankfully, the neighbor decided to start hammering on that side of the wall.
Yeah.
You guys hear
He's
hammering. It's not us.
Yeah, if you heard hammering, it's hand.
It's hand
pegging.
currently pegging a twink.
She's pegging. She brought in like an 18-year-old guy who's still in high school. And
Very.
She's like, I was gonna be on the pod, but I saw this kid. He missed his school bus, and I took him home. But I actually took him here. And
I didn't have room.
And I don't understand because it's supposed to be Christmas break, but
She has a strap that looks like a tall boy can of Sprite.
yep,
And she's going to town.
she's giving him 16 ounces right now,
She's got another one in the car.
and he's banging his head on the wall. I thought at first it was our neighbor at the studio, Bobby Altoff's neighbor, hammering things.
Real quick
Putting up lights
to
up.
talk about Bobby Altoff. This woman is evil. And I'll tell
she
you
do
why.
now?
She got engaged or she got married, had kids with her husband, then divorced the husband, left the baby's first birthday to go be with Drake, and now she's like engaged to a black dude. She got famous and like now she wants chocolate.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with wanting chocolate. That's not the point I'm making.
What is the point?
The point I'm making
Well,
here
no,
is
when
she
you're a
got
girl-
famous and left her white husband. Like,
I would feel like shit if I was him. Apparently, he's well off and he's a good guy.
yeah,
I've never seen what he looks like. That's probably a good thing.
he should kill her. he should kill her.
Well, that's what OJ did.
For blowing
Yeah.
up and acting like she didn't know him.
Yeah.
Act like she don't know nobody.
So it
I
makes
would feel
me
like
feel
shit.
bad for the kid. It makes me feel bad for like.
No, there is a
I don't.
when your girl leaves you for a black dude or fucks a black dude,
Jesus Christ.
it hurts because you just know. you just know. I could never be that. I can't be that. I can't be that. Damn it. I could. What if I wore a prosthetic?
A cock sleeve.
What if I
The sun.
yeah.
I see you get one of Hannah's strap-ons. I know she got one the size of DK Metcalf's leg, just chilling somewhere, just ready.
Yeah, hand certified pegger girl. She on Peggle for real.
Did you guys ever see R. Kelly sing the national anthem before a boxing match? Speaking of the national anthem
No.
of boxing matches, you guys have never seen R. Kelly sing the national anthem?
No.
It's like the one time he did it, and you know how people always like, oh, I hate when people put their own twist on the national anthem. He doesn't go like, and the brave. He doesn't do anything like that. There's a beat to the national anthem. It's not like the normal music. It's not there's a beat, and he goes, clap your hands, y'all, in the middle of it. He's like, oh, say, can you, see? He's singing it over a fucking beat. It's ridiculous. He's performing it like it's an R&B song. And like,
When did he sing
everyone
it for?
looks
What did he
confused.
sing it for?
For like a boxing match.
That's awesome.
I don't know who was fighting.
18
It was like a
18
Showtime
years
boxing
ago?
match.
Probably
Yeah.
Lennox Lewis.
Hold on, here it is. Yeah. It's so funny. It's the only time I've ever seen it performed with a fucking beat.
That's crazy.
It's pedophile.
He turned the national anthem from a
He
song
freaked it.
about the nation to a pedophile Negro spiritual. That's crazy.
Oh my god, dude, that's so great.
He
He's
does
got the
ask the audience. He
cornrows
does
and a
ask the
full
audience
suit.
to clap their hands like halfway through it. Clap your hands, yo. That's what I lost.
The cornrows with a suit is hype. That's hard.
Yeah.
Straight back corner, man.
That's hard. Yeah, straight back.
Did
yeah.
you did
Dude,
you
when I was
guys
10
hear,
years old, I wanted straight back so fucking bad. My parents had to explain to me, like I loved Allen Iverson and Ben Wallace. I'm like, why can't I have straight backs? Why can't I have an afro? And they had to
Yeah.
explain to me, like, son. Like, your hair, it's not possible.
Son, you're what they call a honky.
my dad told me to never come home with dreadlocks. Yeah.
I don't want...
I saw.
dreads,
I
I
went
want
to
the
the
braids.
dispo last week. White guy with just fucking
Of course.
the biggest dreads, man. And it's so.
The
Every
filthy-
time I see it, I'm like, how do you not know? Like,
Are we still doing this?
you're
Yeah,
at
I mean-
best. You're at best just a dirty guy, and stupid and annoying.
Yeah.
And you're at worst. You're like, well, maybe that's the worst. Maybe the best you can be. Is
When they're-
racist.
when
At
they're
best,
like-
you're racist.
When they're like matted, they're gross. But like,
His were clean, but it's just the look and what are you doing?
oh, it's a spiritual thing for some people. Maybe it's like a tree root thing. Well, a tree wouldn't cut its roots.
And those are just that's just a gay excuse. That's just gay.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's just you
That's
make
just gay.
excuses. Everyone's full of excuses nowadays.
Back to R. Kelly for a brief moment. Do you guys know how he played basketball?
What do you mean, how did he play basketball?
So whenever he played pickup basketball, the other four on his team were like his
Bring your
posse.
kids and I'll pick them up.
No, so he actually can shoot really well. He probably could have gone to the NBA if he had his act
was he
together.
peeing on children? and
Yeah,
stuff?
and
I
didn't
think that
sing.
wouldn't have stopped him.
He
I think the singing was just so good.
so he hires like four of his posse or whatever, or his boys, and they are not to shoot. They are only there to pass Robert the ball and for him to shoot and get the rebound and pass.
That's really funny.
He does not care if he's double or triple teamed. He will still shoot. Yeah.
That's
And I've read even somewhere or like I've heard a story told by somebody where they're like even the other five guarding him are paid not to double team him.
Should have played Prince.
Yeah. R. Kelly versus Prince would be an all-time game.
Oh my god!
At Rucker Park.
Oh,
They gotta put that on pay-per-view.
yeah,
Fuck versus.
yeah, 100%.
Why we
Yeah.
always got celebrity boxing? I want to see like celebrity like games of horse.
Yeah.
Celebrity 1-on-1.
Yeah.
To celebrity 21
Celebrity
games.
around the world.
Celebrity 30 seconds body shots.
Celebrity Lightning.
Ooh.
We need to go outside and play Lightning. Out
Lightning's a great game, but you need like 10 kids.
You play catch.
to have a real game. 2 balls and 10 kids.
Kids don't play Lightning anymore. All they know is look at phone and play Roblox. They don't go outside with football and baseball no more.
Kids today don't go outside anymore. They downloaded Outside on Roblox.
Whoa.
They downloaded Lightning on Roblox. Today, Outside added a new mod for weather effects. Now, if it's raining, you can go inside and play video games in Roblox.
And stay dry. I'm going to try some digital real estate in Roblox when this is all said and done.
It's so funny
The
that we,
future.
like, as kids had, like we were talking about that MLB game. What was it called?
NHL. Slugfest. NHL hits.
And it, no, the one. No. It was the NFL game with Peyton Manning.
Oh, NFL Fever.
That's what it was, yeah.
Y'all don't know. Y'all listen. Y'all don't know nothing about NFL Fever
I
right
don't
now.
know shit about that.
Original Xbox exclusive football series, NFL Fever. They made 3 of them, and Peyton Manning was on the cover of every single
no,
fucking
they made
one.
4.
Wow.
Oh,
They made,
my bad. My
in
mistake.
1999 on Windows, they made it, and guess who was on the cover of that
Peyton
one
Manning.
alone? No,
Brett Favre.
you'll never guess it.
What position?
He's a quarterback.
Quarterback.
What team?
Jaguars.
Oh, what's his fucking name? Flutie? Is it
Is
Doug
that
Flutie?
who it is?
I didn't. Is that like a nickname?
Doug Flutie. He played for the Bills.
I thought this motherfucker was Ben Roethlisberger when I saw him.
What number is he? 7?
8.
8. I know he's the same QB in Blitz. I just don't know. I can't put a name to him because they suck.
Yeah, kids wish they grew up with NFL Fever. We had 4
Mark
different football
Brunell.
games to play.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Oh,
gotten
Mark
that.
Brunell, NFL
So
legend.
they did NFL Fever 2000 with Mark Brunell, and then they skipped 2001, and then they did 2002 to 2004. All 3 of those had Peyton Manning on the cover.
Yeah.
And
He's looking at the camera, smiling in each one, too.
Yeah, and I've never seen the cover before. But
There's a game I just had growing
There's
up.
a reason I brought this up.
Because kids don't have options for football games anymore. They just play Roblox. They don't have NFL Fever.
We had
anymore.
NFL Fever with Mark Brunell. Or whatever the fuck you had. You had Hot Wheels on the PC, or you had Thomas the Train Engine on PS1, or Lego Island on the Game Boy Advance, or whatever the fuck you
I
had.
got O-Block and Roblox now.
Yeah, now you just have that, yeah. Well,
We
it might
should
be
get into
better
it.
in some ways. It's all unified. And kids make their own games, right? Mm-hmm. They make their own
Smart.
games with their friends. They're organizing. I think that's cool.
I'm a little jealous.
I think that's pretty cool.
Sounds like a good upgrade.
I should text her.
Yeah, I should text her on Roblox.
I should show
Love the
it to
video
her.
of the mom, like mom pulling up on her son in Roblox. Like, get off the fucking game. Like, come do your homework. Like, she finds him in his server.
Oh, yeah. No. Tavon, you hear me calling you.
Yeah.
Like, pick up your phone.
Finds you in Roblox.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's scary, man. That's a smart parent.
I want to make like a 10-hour YouTube video,
Shout out
and
the brain
the
rot
thumbnail
children.
is like NFL Fever versus Roblox.
Yeah. 10-hour video essay.
About like comparing NFL Fever to Roblox.
The deepest, most realistic football. It's not a football game. It's a football simulator, I would say. It's
Well,
probably
you
the
see,
most
they call it
realistic.
fever because it makes you fucking sick.
Yeah.
So fucking realistic. Makes you sick to your goddamn stomach. How good Mark
Can't even
Brunell
finish
is.
a game.
Did Mark Brunell win a fucking
My God, I
Super
feel like
Bowl?
I'm actually playing. You feel every hit. You feel every snap, every down, every second of action in NFL Fever 2003, starring Peyton Manning. Hike.
Peyton Manning getting
Speaking
3
of,
games in a row and nobody talks about that. Like that should be part of his Hall of
That
Fame.
like
shit, that's
Allen
part of his
Iverson.
legacy.
Iverson was on Live or 2K.
2K Sports. Before
like
2K
5
was
years.
2K.
He got the super curse.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
why he never won.
He did, yeah.
You're allowed to get 3 covers. Oh, bet, but you'll never get away.
It's like,
And
shit,
they're gonna
give
hoe
me
you.
5.
And they're gonna talk shit about you one day in a Motor City hotel, in the Motor City Casino in Detroit.
Flip a table.
Or was it? Where was it? Greektown.
He was at a Detroit casino when he flipped the table.
He was at Greektown, and he's not even playing high limit. He's at like a normal floor table, and they gave him a table to himself. You know, like okay, it's Allen Iverson. He doesn't want to play high limit. Give him a table of his own. He's playing maybe $1,000 hands of blackjack, $2,000 hands, nothing insane, and he's just getting polished by the dealer. Like bought in for $100,000 and now he has like 20 grand left. Just getting scraped by the dealer, polished everything. Finally, he gets up and like she just keeps cracking him. Like he's standing on 17.
She's cracking him like hands cracking this twink next to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He's standing on like 18, 19, and somehow the dealer's making 20, 21, just scraping him bad. And he stands up and says, "Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm Allen Iverson." She's like, "You certainly know Chauncey Billups."
That's a banger right there.
Yeah.
Certainly no. You ain't no Chauncey Billups.
Yeah. And I feel her because after, winning the casino 90 grand, he didn't tip a dime. I think it's stupid to tip a dealer, especially before you're done. But I've seen this thing where people are playing blackjack and mid-hand. Like, let's say you stand on your hand, you're done. You're ready for the dealer to play. You bribe them. You give them a tip in the middle. Okay, now I need you to bust.
I need you to spin it right.
Yeah.
I need you to spin it right. This tip is to ensure that you spin it right.
Yeah.
You should be able to tip the slot.
So then AI, he freaked out and he got kicked out.
If they have a, would you like to tip the slot machine?
Yeah.
They add that.
Get
For
the
the
fuck
casino,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, when you hit the cash out voucher,
the bonus
10, 15, 20%.
No, it's 15, 20. It's 15, 20, 25.
Oh!
And iPad spits
Dude,
out.
they're saying 30% tips now.
They could kiss my ass.
If you look at DoorDash, the minimum is not even 20%.
They could kiss my ass.
They don't account. If you go 20% off the subtotal, it's always less than what's with DoorDash. Maybe they're including tax, but
They could totally
I'm not
kiss
tipping
my
off
ass.
tax.
I am Mr. Other Amount.
Other. Oh, yeah.
I had a bar who added it onto my bill already at 20%. It was literally on there, 20% tip. I
I've
didn't
been
ask.
somewhere.
And it wasn't, but let me clarify, this wasn't a big party. It was me. It was me and one friend. We had
Some
separate
restaurants
checks.
do that.
Yeah.
Some restaurants do that. Like, I went to a restaurant. I went to brunch one time, and it said it's like our menu accounts, like the bill accounts for a tip.
Yeah.
But then it's like, now do I feel like an asshole for not tipping?
That's what I thought. I'm like, well, it's already on my bill. Do I have to give you more now?
It makes me feel bad, and I don't know. I don't like it at all. I don't like
Now
any
I
of it.
tipped, and I also have the guilt like I didn't tip. What the fuck?
Tipping, like I've been going to this place over here, picking up my brunch every day.
Yeah.
And I get carry out. And I come in, they know my name. I walked in, and they're like, "Oh, excuse me, Nick." Like they know me, they know my name. And I feel bad because I never tip. Well, I just started tipping, but I don't sit down.
Yeah.
I go in for carry out. They have it right there. Why should I tip the wait staff who all they have to do is ring me up?
Maybe they bag your food. That's
Yeah.
They do bag
That's
it.
the extent of it, yeah.
So what I started doing was $1.
You don't give them $5. Yeah, give them a buck or two.
Now
Just
every
throw it in a
time
jar,
I do
yeah.
$1 because I'm in there so much. I'm in there three, 4 times a week.
Yes.
I walk in and out. It's crazy when they know your name.
Throw them a bone or two.
I went one time I ordered and I didn't realize they were closing early that day. So I go in to pick it up and everybody in the whole restaurant is like on their
phones waiting to go home.
They're all sitting there. The owner's there, the chefs are all there, and they all turn around. "Hey, Nick." I'm like, "Oh my God." They all know my name.
They're waiting for you.
I just get something
were tight.
simple. I get something simple.
They want to get the fuck out of it. Adding onto the bill.
I
though.
should text her.
Adding onto the bill. Yeah. Then they have to do you want to leave another tip? Like, what do you mean another tip? No.
So I have
That's
a
more money
local.
and I got guilt.
I have a local diner that I go to, and they know me by name, and I am religiously not tipping on carryout. I don't do it.
I don't
That's
think
why
you
they
should
know
feel
your
bad
name.
for that.
No.
I think you should be.
Now, because if a server's not getting paid dick, they rely on their tips.
Yeah.
We understand that. But the person who's taking carryout and just a cashier, if they're not serving, legally they're being paid. So I don't feel as bad not tipping them, but also sometimes I'll throw a buck or two. But at this local diner, I do tip. There I tip because it's similar.
It's part of your community.
Yeah. And plus they know me so well, I'd feel bad if I didn't. But also one of the servers has taken care of my meals before. Yeah, so it's a very friendly joint.
That you should tip them for life.
Yeah, I feel
But
weird.
the carry
if I
out
don't.
dollar is acceptable.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
I do
Carry
that.
out $0 is acceptable. But
Absolutely.
if you're a regular, $1.
$1 or $2. Yeah. Even if
you don't
you're
want to
a
be known
regular
as the cheap guy.
Even if you're one of those weird NPC regulars who just sits down, has a meal, leaves every day,
Yeah.
$2 is acceptable.
Yeah.
You're giving
Those
them your
guys-
business every day.
Yeah.
And your meal is probably $10. $2 is 20%.
Remember Jimmy John's number 4 with cheese?
Yep. He had exact
guys had
change
one of those?
every day.
He would
Oh,
come
okay.
in. This is when we were in high school. And this guy, we called him Turkey with Cheese. Turkey Tom with cheese.
Yep.
He was Turkey Tom himself.
Yep, that was Turkey
That
Tom.
was Turkey Tom. He'd walk to the store with the exact
He
change.
lived a block away.
every day, exact change, and he was getting it. He was getting it in. He was getting it in because he had probably changed that he was using perfect amounts.
$7.65 every day,
and for the value, Turkey Tom, calories and dollar value. Hey, man.
But one time, he came in and ordered a number 9.
Yeah.
And we fucked up because we had the 4-ad cheese ready by the time he got to the counter. It's like, who the fuck's going to eat this now? But yeah, he ordered a number 9.
4-ad cheese is an easy eat. Anybody
and that was the one time he did it, and he's probably like, yeah, I remember why I only ordered this.
Yeah. Number 9, man. Not a fan of the
Ordering
Italian
different
nightclub.
shit. Hold on, I'm getting something new today.
Some James Jonathan's.
I get to throw the sandwich artist off their game, man. That's fucked up.
So, guys,
leave a tip.
Now for today's Who Better segment.
Ah, here we go.
Please.
CJ Stroud or Oscar Proud?
Oscar Proud sucked. He made very bad snacks that
He
nobody
was
wanted.
Always the butt of everyone's joke.
Yeah, he lost the championship game against Wizard Kelly, and then Wizard Kelly became the famous guy for basketball.
And his brother was more successful.
Yeah, his brother made music and stuff. And
He was basically Michael Jackson.
From the
but
Proud
CJ
family?
Stroud, I mean,
BB Stroud.
He was-
Beer and Butter Stroud.
yeah, he was kind of crying on TV. That's some sissy shit.
Look, that crying face.
You
That's my
didn't
best
win
friend.
nothing, and you cried on
That's my
TV.
best friend.
That was his best friend who got hurt.
Now,
That's my
take
receiver.
Dell, the context.
He got fucked up.
2 years in a row, he got season-ending injury by his own teammate.
Yeah.
And he survived a gunshot earlier this year.
Oh damn. Okay.
And he said at the end, he's like, that's my best friend. Remember that guy who was like, that's
fucking
my
bummer.
quarterback.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's my
Sarah
best
Lowen's,
friend.
yeah.
That's my
I'd be
best
crying
friend.
too. I'd be crying if my receiver went down. That's my
Dog.
receiver.
Now,
Crazy.
if
That's my
Travis
quarterback.
Kelsey goes down, do you think Patrick Mahomes? That's my goddamn
Oh
best
man,
friend.
that's my best friend, man.
My
I'm crying
goddamn
on
best-
TV right now,
No.
man.
No.
Oh shit, man.
If St.
Mahomes'
Brown,
best friend is his wife.
yeah, and yeah.
It's my daughter and my
Oh,
best friend.
speaking of Mahomes, did you guys see the footage of when his dad got arrested for DWI?
Yes, yes,
he's like,
yes, yes.
he's like,
My son,
listen,
Patrick
he's
Mahomes.
like, I need you to listen to me.
Listen now.
My son's getting ready to play in the Super Bowl. you need to let me go because he's going to be fucked up about it.
Did they let him go?
No, hell no,
Oh wow.
hell no.
Where did he get pulled over? Kansas City?
Yeah,
Okay.
in Missouri.
Damn. Aaron Judge's girlfriend did that for like a DUI, I'm pretty sure. She was like crying. She's like, do you know who my boyfriend is? They're like, no. She's like, Aaron Judge.
Here, I found it.
That's crazy.
It's like the coolest Aaron Judge edit ever. She has a video of her girlfriend getting arrested and just cuts to him just hitting home runs. I love the dumbass edits people are making nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need one of these of Patrick Mahomes' dad getting arrested. My son playing the Super Bowl.
Yes, I have. But I am not drunk, okay? I mean, I would probably blow over the legal limit. But, dude, seriously, I mean, we don't have stars from around here. He's from White House. I'm very, very knowledgeable and capable. Dude, I can get somebody to come get me. I mean, we just can't have this. Please, thank you.
There's no way.
Basically, like, I'll bring my son.
He sounds drunk.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Basically, I'll
Dude.
bring my son to come throw the ball and sign
You wanna play
autographs to let me go.
Please, you want to play catch with Patrick Mahomes?
Anyone-
we can make this happen.
Anyone calling the cop dude is drunk.
Yeah.
Dude,
bro,
I ain't even
dude,
fucked up.
Dude. And listen, dude.
Dude, I'm fine, dude.
Now, this shit's gonna be on the news, which is gonna fuck with him, and it's probably fuck him up. He probably won't win the Super Bowl, but if that's what y'all want to do, that's good.
If that's what y'all want to do. Basically, if he
If I
loses
get
the Super
arrested
Bowl,
and-
it's
yeah.
on you. It's on you, the police
If I get
divorce.
arrested and he loses the Super Bowl, that's your guy's fault, actually. It has nothing to do with me. That's what you got to do. Sigma male tactic. Move accountability away from yourself. I'm
Certified side bleep secret.
going to do that at work.
So, did
If
we
you guys fire me, you guys are
so
going to
we
go
didn't
out of
pick
business.
CJ Stroud or Oscar Proud. I'm
They
going to go
both
with
suck.
I'm going to go with BB Proud. I'm going to go with BB Stroud.
I'm going to go with Stroud. He's better.
Yeah.
He's better in his respective field.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Oscar Proud's starting anywhere with the Proud snacks.
No.
I don't think the Proud snacks are up there. I don't think
He's got a good run.
Proud Snacks has a commercial on TV.
I never watched too much Proud Family. I probably watched more Texans football.
It's been a long time. I used to watch the Proud Family. It was fun.
Yep.
The movie with the peanut head people.
Did you guys watch That's So Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that.
Oh, apparently we only watched it because she had big tits.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Raven Simone,
Which is so untrue.
came out and said we only watched it because of her tits. Actually,
I wish she asked.
we watched it because Chelsea was hot.
First of all, we watched it because it was on Disney Channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were children.
yeah.
Like,
Bitch, I was 9
I'm
years
sorry.
old.
I wish she asked. I wish she did a survey. And you know what she called it when we were filming TSR.
Yes,
That's so Raven.
That's horrible.
You don't say TSR to save time
Yeah.
if you're gonna later just tell us what it is anyway. TSR. That's so Raven, by the way.
bitch.
Just say.
Does she call the Cosby Show TCS? She was on
Great
the Cosby
question.
Everything.
Show.
Great fucking question.
Fucking bitch.
She's gone on Oprah and just hammed herself.
Watermelon Andrea.
She's winning nobody.
Yeah.
The black people hate her. The white people now the white males hate her because
Yeah.
I didn't watch her show for her tits.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I liked the show. It was a good show.
I remember vaguely getting old enough where I was like, she's got a bigger bust. She's a bigger woman.
Oh yeah. Listen. Hey.
Hey.
She had a fat ass. You know what I mean?
hey.
But she was like,
She
out
was
of all the people,
voluptuous.
of all the people on the Disney Channel, she didn't look like the rest of them.
She had a more womanly figure.
Yeah.
But we watched it for Corey.
Corey
for
being
Orlando
rich and having a
Brown.
hot tub in his room.
Orlando Brown's dance moves.
Yeah. Eddie and Chelsea,
Chelsea's
the dumb
spacey
vegan.
behavior.
Yeah.
The dad was a cook.
The dad was the cook from, and he was the dad from Cousin Skeeter.
What was the name of their restaurant? Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
what
so Raven
fuck.
had
It
a
was a
restaurant?
cool looking restaurant.
Yeah.
TSR restaurant. See, if I type in TSR, Google don't know what I'm talking
It'd
about.
be the Shade Room.
Shut
Yeah,
the
the
fuck.
shade-
Yeah.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Raven Simone. The,
The
Chill
shade
Grill. They were at the
Chill
Chill
Grill.
Grill.
The Chill Grill. Oh,
The
that's
Chill
awesome.
Grill. My dad had the Snack Shack.
The snack.
I
shack.
really
Yeah.
want a Chill Grill polo. The sign, remember the neon sign?
Yeah. It looked like fucking
Whoa.
macaroni grill.
And
This
then the
looks
set
sweet.
looked cool. It was a set, but I always believed it was a real
Now this
restaurant.
looks familiar.
Yeah, I remember she was the episode where she did a waitress. She had to be a waitress there.
Yep.
Oh man,
They had like an African pattern hat and
Almost
apron.
Koofy like.
Yeah, Koofy. That was kind of their thing.
yeah, Orlando Brown.
But I'm sorry, Raven Simone. I'm sorry.
Or Lenoto Brown.
I'm white, and we didn't watch you because you had big tits. We watched girl shows all the time. I grew up watching the Lizzie McGuire show.
Yeah. Hannah Montana.
I liked Hannah Montana.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
Hannah Montana.
I genuinely
My sister did.
liked Hannah Montana.
Wasn't bad.
Now I'll say it. Season 3 of Hannah where's an
Garbage.
episode where her tits came. Her
Oh my
tits
God.
grew, and I was a kid. And I can say this. I can say this because I was a kid. Okay, I was a kid, admiring a person of similar age and her growth of her tits, and it was a big moment in my childhood.
Do you guys remember when Miley Cyrus sent shower pictures to the Jonas Brothers and they leaked?
No,
That's hype though.
I remember seeing that on. I'm gonna name drop him. Fuck it. I saw it on Daniel McCarty's PS on his PSP.
That's crazy.
He had it on his
Daniel
PSP.
had nudes on his PSP. I had Vanessa Hudgens on my PSP.
Yeah, he had
Oh
that
my
too.
God.
He had that too. Yeah, yeah.
That's why the DS didn't have nudes on it. The PSP, I brought my PSP to school. Vanessa Hudgens, nudes. I showed everybody at school, and we were so.
Celeb leaks.
And I got away with it. I didn't get in
Daniel
trouble.
McCarty showed this one nerdy kid who had this nerdy Jewish kid who like made Lego videos on YouTube. He showed that kid his first pussy. He showed him
Nice.
Vanessa Hudgens, and he went to go
Oh
tell.
my God.
That
Yeah.
shit changed his life.
Help
That's
me.
why. I remember the first time I Googled nude.
Daniel got his PSP taken.
Oh,
It was horrible.
Bro, that's funny as
It's a
fuck.
bad
His mom
day.
had to come to school and get the PSP.
pick up the PSP?
Yeah.
Oh.
And his mom's Jamaican. You know they don't
She
play
let
that.
him. She beat his ass.
You showed the pussy clad thing to Max Dubrinsky.
We're name dropping.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck these kids. If I see Max, I want to punch him in his face.
Why? What do you do?
So, one, he didn't invite me to his bar mitzvah. So I feel very ostracized for that.
Yeah.
But the kids he did invite to his bar mitzvah, I don't know what it is with Jewish kids and whirly ball. You guys know what whirly ball
The
is?
fuck is Whirly Ball?
I've played it. I vaguely don't. I don't remember.
So whirly ball is like this thing you're in a cart controlled by a stick, and like you have a high-ally scoop, and you have to zip the ball into the net from your go-kart. It's not really a go-kart. It's like a bumper car. So they were bullying Max at whirly ball and just kept bumping into him. So like when you get bumped, you have to reset it. Like. So they made it so he was like pinned in a corner for the whole game. And I wouldn't have done that. I would have helped him out if I was invited to his bar mitzvah. But I wasn't invited to his bar mitzvah, so he can go fuck himself. Fuck Max Dubrinsky. I beat your ass.
That's
and
great.
his dad like got big on the kids who were doing it. And it's like, bro, you look just like your son.
Leave
And
my son alone.
your son's 13 years old. Shut the fuck up.
He'll beat some
like
child
your
ass.
son.
And he's 13 years old. Yeah.
Your dad looks 13 years old.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
That'd be a bummer, huh?
Whirly ball.
What the fuck is? Can I go play whirly ball right now? What the?
Yeah,
fuck
there's
is
places for whirly ball. It like it's in like a warehouse building most of the time.
Whirly ball. There is whirly ball. This looks stupid. This looks.
It is a stupid game, and I think Jewish.
Oh, it's like go-karts with lacrosse?
Yeah, but it's not really go karts. It's like bumper cars.
That's what I meant. Bumper
And I
car.
think Jewish people just like it because it's cheap. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can rent out whirly ball for $300 for 2 hours. I could bring 60 fucking kids.
Yeah.
Whirly ball.
Well, you know, if I
would.
order pizza and then I get whirly ball, it's $4 a child.
And then I still tell everybody to bring their own.
We can invite the whole class.
They got
Now,
laser tag too.
the kids who invited the whole class to their bar mitzvah, we fuck with them. They were cool ass kids. They were cool.
That's funny because I didn't go to the Jewish schools like you did growing up.
Yeah.
And so I never went to a bar mitzvah.
I've only
But for
been-
you guys, it was like common.
I've been to 3, I think.
That's crazy.
One was at a place where my brother got married, a very nice venue, the Rooster Tail. That kid had a nice fucking bar mitzvah. That was a baller bar mitzvah.
Oh, the rooster tail.
The other one was at a rec center, so he rented out like the local rec center. And it was okay. You know, he had like Space Rings. He had Guitar Hero. It was cool.
$250
Yeah.
for an hour, by the way, for whirly ball.
Not bad.
For whirly ball.
For $500, I
4
mean,
to
I could
30
invite
people.
the whole class.
Had
4 to
whirly
30
ball.
people. So what happens is you invite 30 people and each charge them. Let's do the
Yeah.
math on this.
And then
So you charge them $8.33.
the very last bar mitzvah I went to was
Last week.
no. It was at Lucky Strike, and it was
What's
like
that?
an arcade and bowling alley place out in Novi. That was okay. That was dope. That was
Bar
probably my
mitzvah
favorite
ratings.
one.
Imagine you're the one that bought the whirly ball, and it's your job to collect the $8.33.
Yeah.
Oh,
At a
from
birthday party?
55 Jewish kids
That
and
could
their
be a
parents.
that could be a whole episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh.
Larry David's just like, hey, you joined the whirly ball. He's trying not to be like a Jew about it. He's trying to like just get the $8.33 he's owed. He's like, oh, I'll take it exact change. Do you have? And the guy's like, oh, you know, it's a hard year. Holidays around the corner. You think you could let me slide on this one? He's like, you know, maybe you got $8 in your car.
You don't get to play whirly ball.
Can I check your car?
Look, I
Check
bet-
under the seats.
I don't mind.
Look, I found $1 already.
Can I look in your car? I don't mind. I don't mind doing
I see
it.
$3 in the cup holder right there.
I see you have a nice wallet. I mean, maybe there's a couple loose dollars in there. I'll take what I can get here.
You ever seen the show? You ever seen the show Four
Take
Weddings?
what I can get here.
You guys ever heard of the show Four Weddings?
No.
So I don't know if it's still on, but it was like a TLC show, like a wedding show. And they would take 4 women, and they would each go to each other's 4 different weddings, and then they would also like rate and review the weddings, and like just talk shit about them the whole time. They had a cash bar. Now, granted, that might be the only valid complaint is if you have a cash bar at your wedding that you complain about. But they would
Yeah.
like, oh my God, why'd she pick those flowers? I really don't like her dress. Like, the tables are so close together. Like, the food wasn't that great. There was only 3 options for food. Why not 4? It's just like that. And then every woman ends up being like, you know, I honestly thought my wedding was the best. It had this, it had this. Like, literally every time, it's just the women picking their own weddings. They need that for bar mitzvahs. They're like, why do you get this? Why didn't you rent out this place? I wouldn't have paid for that. They need that. Just like, you could have done this and that and that. I've never been to a bar. I've never been to any specialty birthday coming of age events. I've never been to a quinceañera. I've never been to a bar mitzvah.
13 was a very big birthday in middle school. I will say this. Out of all the bar mitzvahs and everything, the Christian kid who obviously didn't have a bar mitzvah, he had the best birthday.
At a birthday bash?
No, he had the best birthday. It was 10 kids. They all went to paintball, and we went to Hooters. It was fucking awesome.
Oh,
It was off the chain.
Banger.
And like, I got to shoot his dad with paintballs. I was like the only kid from like the other neighborhood who got to come. The rest were from the rich neighborhood. I felt good. I was like, I'm crispy. I'm at the
Included.
popular
That's
party.
hype.
Yeah. So that was awesome.
Me and Flair were talking about
Hooters.
earlier. There should be like a Barstool Shark Tank.
They had one. Barstool had one.
Oh.
They did their own YouTube. John Taffer was on it one time. And it was always like, just Barstool ass products. But we were saying like, yo.
Oh, okay. You were telling me that it happened. I thought you were saying it should.
No, they already did that. I think it's over and done with now. But I had a good product idea when you're wearing your fucking jersey over your hoodie and you try to put some shit in your pocket like your fucking hoodie, but you can't access it, right? Because you had your fucking jersey over your fucking hoodie.
Jersey over your fucking
so
hoodie,
like,
exactly.
we made a fucking jersey that has a hoodie pocket on there. You can like hold your beer and hold other stuff, but yeah.
Have you seen that they're selling?
But yeah, I'm
jerseys
looking
with
for
hoodies?
$500,000, and I don't want to give up more
for the
than 5%.
pocket. This is a great idea.
Have you guys seen that they're selling jerseys with hoodies under them? Like
Really?
already? Yeah.
Anytime
It's only a
you're
matter of time.
fusing tube, like remember when they used to sell the T-shirt and it looked like there was a long sleeve underneath?
Yeah, it
Yes,
was
with
just
the
thin
fake sleeve, the
sleeves,
gimmick
and it was
sleeve,
like
yeah.
a shirt that said "My brother did it."
That shit is
Yeah,
the same
it was
energy.
never a good shirt.
Same
No.
energy.
I paused
Same
my
energy.
game to be here. My brother did it. My sister did it.
Down with homework.
Yeah.
Things that are epic, zombies.
I can't
ninjas,
hear you.
my
I'm
swag.
gaming.
That might be my favorite
Blame
one I've
my
seen.
sister.
I think that one's my favorite. Is the fucking things that are epic, zombies, ninjas, my swag. I would wear that tomorrow to work. Yeah, we really can't. We really can't do a pay raise for you this year. It's just not in the budget. What?
Is it possible to go above because we went short?
We can go above, yeah.
Because I have a feeling this might get above.
I think we're vibing right now. I
Yeah.
think we're rolling.
I think so too.
And I think the fans deserve a little extra.
Things that are epic. This
is
podcast,
the Christmas
my
episode
swag.
after all. It's the
This
season
is.
of giving
This is going to actually come out.
on Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow. We have to talk about Christmas. So
This is that we had the Christmas greetings. This is a Christmas.
as we spark the Christmas blunt, we're sparking a
The
Christmas
Yule log.
The Yule log. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is a fat ass. Let me tell you, this is a gorilla's thumb right here.
We're gonna make the Yule.
What I would like to talk about regarding Christmas,
Make the Yule.
this 2 or 3 most memorable gifts you received for Christmas,
Yeah.
and your favorite Christmas experience.
My favorite
So,
Christmas experience. It's
How
a
does
Christmas
it,
concept.
How does it
bar.
work? You guys celebrate Christmas.
So, for a little context, we're a Muslim house.
Yeah.
And my dad never wanted us to feel bad because we didn't go to an all-Muslim school or whatever. And he's like, we could put the tree up, we'll give gifts, you can make your little crafts
That's
at
really.
school.
I think that's really thoughtful of your dad.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, there's a lot of dads, we ain't bringing that haram shit in here.
Yeah.
Because they assume that, okay, well, you're going to learn what Christmas is. You're now going to think that's Jesus' birthday, whatever. We kind of believe that, okay, sure, he had a birthday. We understand that.
Yeah.
But there's no way to pin it on that day. Plus, we don't follow that calendar. We only follow that calendar because we're a part of the government.
Yeah.
We don't follow that calendar. Plus, we don't believe in the image of Christ. We don't believe there is an image.
Right.
You believe what it says in the Bible, but there's no image. Like it'll say fair-skinned or whatever.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Jesus was a brother.
yeah,
Jesus.
we was Cain.
Jesus had dreads.
So he wanted us to know the holiday, but also celebrate in the aspect of gift giving and family. So that's what we always did. And then we got a nice dinner, either cooked at home or we went to Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
Or we'd one year, I think it fell on a Monday. So we went to all you can eat crab leg buffet at Motor City.
Oh,
That was pretty awesome. That was
that's
off
nice.
the chain.
See, you guys had some fun, different.
Absolutely.
Because of your situation.
Because everyone else is go to church.
Yeah.
What up? Everyone else is go to church or go to midnight mass, go caroling, go.
We did midnight mass once.
Ugh.
I hated it. First of all, that's late for a young man.
Yeah, it's late as fuck.
And we didn't do it ever again because I complained.
The cutter.
Yeah,
What's the cutter for?
Flair brought the cutter.
For marijuana, I got a circumciser, just like you would cut a cigar.
But yeah, Christmas traditions traditionally for the pagan household, that's boring as fuck. We had fun ones. We were going to the casino.
Yeah.
Chinese food. Oh, that's a Jewish tradition.
Chinese food on Christmas?
Yeah.
I finally got to do it
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We got Chinese the other day, and the lady's like, "If you order on Christmas, we very busy. Order early." And
Did
then
you
I'd ask my dad. I was like, "Hey, if we're gonna get Chinese on Christmas, they're gonna be bishy. So we gotta call early." He's like, "Bishy or very bishy?"
It's
They've
the one
been saying that for years.
Yeah.
It's the one time a year that you call the Chinese place, they don't tell you 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's the first time they ever.
30
It's the
minutes.
first time they ever told me an hour when I ordered
30
Chinese.
minutes.
I had COVID one year
true.
during Christmas, so I couldn't go back home. So I ordered Chinese, and it was I always wanted to do that. I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to do this again. I'm always going home and my mom cooks or whatever.
Did y'all do real trees?
No, when we were younger.
fake.
Never did the real?
Always
Younger,
fake. And
so-
it was
but
green
yeah.
until we were older. Then we got a white one.
There was that's an experience. I don't like doing it, but I see how it's fun for the family. You all go, and then you all pick which tree. You have to vote. You have to kind of come together as a family. Like, all right, which tree is going to be the tree?
Family.
I'd love to get an ugly one. Like
All
Charlie
right, son,
Brown.
let's pick up the
like
family.
Yeah.
one.
They probably sell that.
Yeah, hell yeah, they do.
So,
You got one at the
but
crib.
you get a
We got
real
at
one.
the
You
crib.
have to keep water in it, and the pine needles they fall off all the
Yeah.
time. It's a whole
Fucking
thing. You have
dog
to take
eats
care of
them
it.
and shit. Yeah.
Now the cats. I grew up with cats. They jump in that bitch.
Yeah.
My cats my whole life they jump in there. They either bat at the ornaments, they break the ornaments, or they jump at the base and try to climb it, or they drink the water. And I don't want them to swallow a pine, so it's a headache. We ended up stopping the
Fake tree's the way to go.
We
I
stopped the
think.
tree altogether.
You get the same tree every year. You can throw it back up, throw it in a box in the basement.
I agree. It's more convenient,
What kind
but
of
it's
taste is
not. But it's about the experience.
Yeah.
Hey, how much more?
Put it in the
de-
mug.
Decorating the tree was fun, but my tree always stayed up till like my birthday, which is a month later.
Yeah.
It always stays up till like
Oh,
February.
they stay. Honestly, when I delivered food, you'd be surprised at how late people keep their tree up. I'd see
March.
it. I'd see it in March. I'd see it
July.
in April. I saw it in April once.
That's fucked.
You just are lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, a real tree is capitalist propaganda. They want you. How much shit you got to buy? I got to buy gifts. We got to buy food for the dinners we're having. I got to buy
It's fun
Secret Santa
decorating,
gifts.
Keep the economy
But I
going,
got to
baby.
buy a tree every single year. Let me buy
Do we
one.
have a favorite color of lights on the tree?
Rainbow. I like them
You like
straight
rainbow?
up.
I don't like rainbow.
I like the
Gotta
rainbow.
I
be-
like
them
plain
tacky.
white
Plain white. Yeah.
because the color comes from the ornaments.
I was about to say
Red,
exactly the
blue,
same.
yellow,
thing.
pink,
You got
purple.
and I
red
don't like those
green,
big ass lights
the
either.
red and green
Oh, I
bulbs
don't like those
everywhere.
ones. The big bulbs, yeah.
And you also have your family's made ornaments over the years. I got ones of me and my brother and sister as kids.
So that's what I was gonna say. We had a flood in our basement, and we moved stuff out. We saved the tree and the ornaments, but the day we left it out, we didn't have a tarp on the stuff, and it rained. So all that stuff was wet. I didn't want to fish through it. I threw it away. My mom and brother still give me shit about it. But that's when we stopped the tree. It was about 7-8 years ago.
I don't blame you. Cleaning up your shit from old stuff. It's hard to go through.
Yeah.
Just throw it away. And people are gonna give you shit. They weren't there doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my favorite Christmas memory is actually not a fun story. I woke up and I was really sick. I was a little boy. It's my favorite because I remember it really well. I woke up and I was sick as fuck. I had a flu. I felt like shit, dude. I felt like I wanted to throw up. I couldn't
I was sick on Christmas one year.
see. And I'm on the couch and my family's handing me my presents because I'm just like, I don't want to even open them. And I got this Pokemon figure. It must have been this fucking tall. I mean, I'm think of like
2 feet tall.
2 feet tall, and it was a Pokemon Charmander, 3D, you know.
Shamanda.
And it was him standing on a Pokeball, and it's like you press this button and it plays the song, the whole theme song. And then you press this other button, he goes like Charmander or whatever the fuck. That's a cool gift. They don't make it like they used to. Toys like they used to. They used to have some heft to them, you know what I mean? But I was sick as a dog that day. I was sick as fuck. And then that same, I don't know, either that's my favorite year or the one where we got the iToy.
Oh.
Because that year, I'm telling the story with the blunt. Sorry.
He's double microphoning right now.
I'm double microphoning. So anyway, the other one, this is probably my more favorite one. I was, before Christmas, leading up to Christmas, I found out where my parents hid the toys.
Oh.
So I really,
cheating
I was
ass.
obsessed.
I've done
I
it
never
too.
did that.
I've had a devil on
my
my shoulder my whole life. Because I wanted to know, I wanted to know so bad what presents I got. I could not wait the 2 weeks. It felt like 10 years. And I go in the attic and I see all these toys and I see we got iToy. And they know because they already wrapped them and I peeled open the wrap.
Oh, yeah.
So high key. I'm thinking they're never going to know I looked.
Yeah.
It's so obvious I looked. And so when Christmas came, they didn't put it under the tree. They didn't put iToy under the tree.
Because they knew.
They knew I knew. So they wanted to see my reaction. They didn't tell me that they knew.
Where's the iToy?
They were like, this is what we'll do. And so I'm looking like
They got your
disappointed.
ass.
I'm like looking shockingly disappointed. I'm like, oh, wow. And
Was
I'm
that the big gift?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
The
looking
big
around
gift.
like, but are we sure there's everything here? I'm like looking at, and my mom and dad are just looking at me. They're like, and then they brought it down and I never got in trouble for peeping, but you know, they had some fun with it. And iToy was a big deal at the time.
Oh, big time.
If you don't know what iToy is, it was a PS2 game where it's a disc and everything, but it comes with a webcam. and I'm talking a shitty ass webcam. If you plug this in today and tried to
People
go,
still use it.
you can't even see yourself on this
Yeah.
thing. It's so low. It's like 2 megapixels. If you
Yeah, it's pretty
if you
bad.
got to measure by megapixels,
You're
not in good
240p.
standing.
This is 4p.
My dad's 2024 flip phone has a better camera for perspective.
Exactly. So, but the game was based around your camera, and you would hit. You know, there was a soccer mini game. The one we used
like
the most
Connect.
was actually just a voice message. It wasn't even a game; it was a function.
Yeah.
And we would just leave funny videos for my brother and sister for us to find the next day we played it. Because the games were ass. There was a boxing one. There was a soccer one.
There's
Where
a
you
window
have to use your
washing
head.
one. Yeah.
Window washy. Yeah. It was whack. It was whack.
There's a ninja one where ninjas jumped on the screen. You just like waved your arms and just bat them away. You
Yeah,
didn't,
it
it
was
required
like-
no skill or coordination.
No.
You just like flail your arms. You could win every fucking
It was like
game.
Fruit Ninja, but with just ninjas.
Yeah.
Nintendo saw that, thought of the Wii, and was like, "Oh, we about to go
Yeah.
crazy."
The Wii was so much colder.
Every
Remember the
iToy game
commercial
came
for
out, you just flailing your arms around, no matter what. Yeah.
Do you remember the commercial?
The
For
iToy
iToy?
commercial?
The commercial was everybody in town is whispering to each other, "Billy's on TV. Billy's on TV."
Oh.
And everybody gathers at Billy's house, his
Yeah.
old fucking 1940s fucking farmhouse. They all go inside. Everybody's hyped to watch Billy on
Yeah.
TV.
On the iToy.
And you had that was great marketing because as a kid I wanted to be on TV. Marketing was great back then. Remember the shark fin goggles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You could sneak
with the
up and kill
squirter
somebody.
hands.
Oh, you relax.
Now we
Squirter
never
hands.
splurged on the squirter hands. That was sold separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that goggles.
We did get the goggles. And I really thought the commercial really made me think if I swam in the pool, people would freak out.
Shark!
Yeah.
There's a shark. I
Yeah.
really believed that. I genuinely did.
They're
And
like,
when
no, it's the retarded
Neighbor.
kid
Yeah.
with this shark
So,
helmet.
That summer I go to Florida. It's a retirement.
he's a
It's
shark.
a retirement place my grandma lives at with a pool.
Oh, so they're already upset to see you.
They're
Yeah.
already upset, and here I
Yeah.
go, swimming around, and to no reaction. Oh, it's this little fucker.
Yeah.
It's this little faggot. It's
They-
Diane's little faggot grandson.
They hear the bubbles under.
See the piss trail coming off.
So what's your do you have a favorite Christmas memory, Flair? Because I got a couple.
Yeah, I got a puppy one year. There's like nothing.
yeah, that's
nothing's
awesome.
ever nothing. I
Was
don't.
it in a box with holes in it? Or
No, it
something?
wasn't in a box. Me and my brother got it like a weekend and some change early before Christmas. I thought it was a basket.
Early gifts always hit the hardest.
I thought it was a
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
I thought it was a basketball hoop. 'Cause my mom and dad were over, and they're like, "Hey, we got you guys your Christmas gift. It's too big, so we can't hide it. We're just gonna give it to you now." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Sweet, we got a basketball hoop for the driveway." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And then my dad brought in a beagle puppy. Shout
That's
out to
hype.
Badger, R.I.P.
Dude, I
We
feel
had
like
him for a
parents
good, long
today-
time.
That's awesome.
That was the coolest gift ever. That was like a kid. That was like a Christmas movie, and we fucking loved that dog to pieces. He
it's
was
like
an
bringing a
awesome
little
dog.
brother.
Bro,
That's like that. I dare you to do anything better than anyone, Liz. You're never gonna do better than a puppy. bro.
I'm thinking about
Sorry.
like parents today.
That was
You know,
awesome.
The dad's like working like he does the carts at Kmart, and then he does like he's like bowling alley attendant. What kind of gifts can he get his kid?
a puppy. You can get him a puppy. Go to the shelter. $100.
You can.
There you go.
You can. That buys you 2 Christmases.
Yeah, a puppy. Yeah.
Next Christmas you can be like it's a little light, little Baxter's been
Yeah,
been
we got a puppy.
little
last year.
Baxter's been expensive this year. All the shots,
Yeah.
all the vet trips. So that was your favorite Christmas?
Hell yeah, 100%.
So you got
Yeah.
some, Austin.
I have two that come to mind. There's one when I was like maybe 4 or 5. I think it's Christmas '99, so I was 4. And
Christmas '99.
I remember sleeping on the couch. You know, we refused to sleep in our room on Christmas.
You wanna see Santa?
That's what we did. We used
Yeah.
to hide and try to catch Santa in the act.
Yeah, so we slept on the couch because we want to know where the gifts come from.
Yeah.
In reality, they just wait for us to pass out and then they go wrap it or get them out the trunk or whatever.
Yeah.
Funny story about that. My mom used to hide the gifts in the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
One year her car got repoed
Oh,
with the gifts in the car.
Oh,
She'll
my
tell
God.
that story and she's like, I'd about killed your dad. Yeah. Every time. It's a funny story
That is
looking
great.
back, but
Did they get the gifts
yeah.
eventually?
They got the car and the gifts. Yeah.
Oh, there's Pac-Man World 2 in the back.
It was when we were young. Like I was like 3 or 2.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so Christmas
Pac-Man
'99,
Worldwide.
I remember we were sleeping on the couch, and my dad, he don't let anything go down when we were kids without the camcorder.
yeah.
My dad was a camcorder dad.
Oh, I know what
that's
you mean,
right.
yeah.
My dad was too.
Yeah.
Do you still have those?
Yeah, we have most of them.
We've converted a lot of them to DVD.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And my sister's my sister's the quickest to pull them out. And it makes me kind of. Have you ever watched them? It makes me
Yeah.
kind of emotional.
Yeah. That's why this Christmas is burned in my mind so much, is because of the video.
Yeah.
So it starts with my brother waking me up. Aussie, wake up. It's Christmas. There's gifts. There's Christmas.
Oh.
So then I'm waking up, and then we start opening shit. I don't remember what the big gift. The big gift might have been a Pokemon bike.
Whoa.
I think I got a
fire.
Pikachu bike.
That's badass.
And
This backwood is only halfway done, by the way.
yeah, this is crazy.
We sparked it at like 40 minutes. Or no, 50.
48.
48 minutes is 35 minutes to go now.
So I remember a couple gifts that I got. I remember my little voice getting hyped. Pokemon Snap! I got hyped. I got Pokemon Snap. Little did I know how shitty of a game it was.
It's fun when you're a kid, right?
yeah,
Did
it's-
you
listen,
get your
it's a
fun
10.
back then, or did you hate it back then?
Yeah, I loved it back then. A lot of fun.
Did you ever get the new one on the Switch?
No, I would never pay $60 for that. Plus, they
Hell
made the
no.
old one playable, so I'm like, no
That's
point.
right, they did. Have you played that?
Yeah, it's hard.
I've never actually.
It's fucking
beat it or
difficult
anything.
to like progress and all
Taking
that.
the
It's fucking
photos.
hard. You need like perfect. It's a rail shooter.
Yeah.
So like you
But
need
it's a camera instead of a gun.
Yeah, it's a weird rail shooter game.
Yeah, yeah.
But like it's hard because you got to get them posing at the right time to get enough points.
Oh.
Get enough of them in the frame, or like
And you're using an N64 controller.
yeah. Oh, it's shitty. But in order to like progress in some areas, you have to hit a certain Pokemon. Like you have to hit Charmeleon into the ashes or like the volcano,
Yeah.
and then out comes a Charizard. Or like you have to get this electrode to explode so he can open up another part. Oh, you explore. What's over there? So it's like little shit that you
Chameleon.
wouldn't understand as a kid to progress.
Yeah.
And then eventually that's what helped me explore more. I would say Pokemon Snap prepared me to beat Star Fox and prepared me
I
to
could see
be
that.
inquisitive about Star Fox. Like if I did this
Yeah.
or if I, tried other things or scored or whatever. Yeah, so Pokemon Snap, as shitty as it is, opened me exploration. Anyways,
So was that the same Christmas as the Pokemon bike?
yes, that was a hot Pokemon,
Pokemon
year.
Christmas. That was
Yeah.
the year for
Yeah.
Pokemon 99.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I remember getting headphones, and they were Super Mario 64 branded headphones. I got a red pair. My brother got a yellow pair, and they had AM,
yeah.
FM. You could plug them into your Walkman.
Still got them?
No, hell no. But like on eBay, I saw them one time for $150. I'm like, damn, those
Not
are
bad.
crispy. And they
Those
probably
little-
sound like shit. But
Yeah.
Put him in a PS5 controller. Fuck Turtle Beaches. But
yeah,
I need the Mario 64 headset.
yeah.
Can you even use those on an N64?
No. Use them on CD
You
players.
couldn't even use them on the game.
That was one of my first questions. I was like, how do I plug this in the game? Can't.
There's no way. I can't. I don't think there's a single way. Unless it's converted to the controller port somehow, and
Yeah.
somehow the sound would go through there.
And I don't really remember any other gift that year. Maybe clothes. But I just remember watching that video very vividly.
Yeah.
The other one I'm going to talk about is when I'm a little bit older. I'm like probably 9, 10.
I can't even hit that bitch anymore. I can't even.
Oh,
I'm
you-
officially passing on the wood.
You're good too? Okay.
I am stuck, and I'm Rodney Stuckey, by the way.
Rodney Stuckey.
Pistons legend.
Ball like Rodney
we
Stuckey.
played. Just a quick interruption. Flair and I played NBA Jam on Fire.
You're the most garbage ass teams.
We chose the funniest teams. I chose the Bobcats. I don't even know. Maybe you can help me out. I was Pistons legend Corey Maggette.
Yep.
And as the point guard was Thomas. I don't even remember the number.
Tim Thomas, maybe?
Let's just say it was Tim
If
Thomas.
you don't know, God help us all.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then I did
2010.
Yeah, no clue.
He looked like a point, maybe a shooting guard.
like
no
a G
clue.
leaguer.
The guy
He was
Kemba
he was the
replaced?
guy though. He wasn't a bench player on that game, but he would have been a bench player anywhere else.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The
he played as the Pistons.
I did was Charlie Villanueva
Pistons legend.
and not Corey Maggette. Who was it? Rodney Stuckey and Charlie Villanueva
Pistons
versus
legend.
Corey Maggette and Tim Thomas on the bottom.
Another Pistons legend, Corey Maggette.
Yeah, he didn't know who Corey Maggette was.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who the fuck is
He
this?"
was
I'm like,
good
"He's
on
a
the
Pistons
Clippers.
legend, bro."
He's a Pistons legend.
I
Yeah.
see. I'm not. I don't know ball.
So another Christmas, my dad was overseas with my brother. They went to Egypt or Iraq. I don't remember, to go see his family.
Yeah.
So me and my mom stayed home. And I just remember getting a Black Skull Dragon first edition out of the Yu-Gi-Oh pack.
Oh.
I got a pack of Metal Raiders, and I opened it up, and I got the chase card.
Man.
I got the card
Nice.
out of a pack.
Nice.
And then, other gifts were cool too. I just remember that being a dope Christmas. And then you brought up like finding the gifts and like going to peek.
It feels like you're stealing. You know?
The year I peeked, me and my brother peeked at one. We're like, listen, you want to peek? And he's like, all right, fuck it, we'll peek. Because we got left home alone quite a bit. Fuck it, we'll peek. And I peeked. I don't remember what he peeked at, but I chose the biggest present.
Yeah.
It was a drum set.
Oh.
So I had to act surprised that I got a drum set. But
That's
they knew.
funny.
They knew I peeked as well.
Because you probably like left evidence.
No, we taped it. We made it look really G. Like,
And they still knew?
yeah, they knew. They knew from my reaction. Yeah, I wasn't a good faker.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool drums. Wow. Oh, wow.
Because that's
really?
what I asked for. I asked for a drum set, and then they got us both guitars. My brother wanted a guitar. He got a like shitty like
First act.
clone cast. Yeah, exactly.
First
A
act, baby,
guitar. And then I had a first act guitar that had an amp in it, like a little shitty guitar.
It was built into the guitar.
Yeah,
Oh,
it had
my
a speaker
God.
like as where the humbuckers would be. It was very bad. But yeah, that was a fun Christmas too. And other than that, I don't really have many like distinct memories. Oh, that same year of the Pokemon Christmas, last thing, we always go to my grandpa's house right after.
Oh, going to
the relatives on Christmas.
I used to go to
classic.
grandma's house every
Yeah.
Christmas. And
Yeah.
she had a toy train that's went around the whole house. Only for Christmas she'd blow
That's
it up.
sick.
It was sweet.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
It was. I'd go to her house and she had the fake tree with the ends of the pines would light up.
Yeah.
They lit. It was like LEDs on the.
We were a Christmas village house. We used to put out the little
My mom did that.
porcelain
My
village.
mom, we
yeah,
still
with the
kept
lights.
them. They're expensive now. those
Yeah,
things.
really?
Yeah.
No shit.
That's a whole ass
Get them
hobby.
at fucking Dollar Tree.
It's a whole ass hobby. now.
I mean, there's a brand I think that my mom got a bunch of them. She had these
We would
other
go to
ones.
Dollar Tree and just ball out. We had the whole city.
Oh, well, hell
We
yeah.
had the
The
barber
whole
shop. We
village.
had the playground. We had
We had a
everything.
whole county. We had a
Yeah.
police station.
So
Fires.
Going to grandpa's. When I went to my grandpa's, he gave me my first M-rated game, which was Duke Nukem.
Whoa.
oh, that's
Duke
hard.
Nukem 64.
Grandparents are always trying to hook it up.
Yeah,
My grandma tried to give me Prince of Persia.
that's a
T,
hookup.
rated T.
Yeah, and you,
Whoa.
And
no,
my mom said, nuh-uh.
shut it down.
My mom shut it down, and to this day, I've never played Prince of Persia.
Fuck that game.
It's
fuck
probably
Prince of
mid. I've
Persia.
never heard anything good about
They
it.
made a movie. They had a little movie.
They made a new one that was
Jake
2D, like the
Gyllenhaal.
classics. And
Really?
people have,
Yeah. We did an Arab band for Prince of Persia. This
Jake
movie's
Gyllenhaal.
called The Prince of Persia.
You're right.
We need Jake Gyllenhaal for this role. It can't be
As the
anybody
prince
else.
himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should make like slummy. They should make like slums, but Christmas villages. Like, oh yeah, we have the skating rink. We have the general store. We have the town hall. But then I also want like a Christmas village, but it's got like a blood plasma donation center. You got a methadone clinic, check cashing store, pawn shop. See, fucking strip club in the Christmas
Did you say
village.
check cashing place?
Yeah, check cashing. It's gonna have a check cashing place. It's gonna have a strip club, Christmas village.
Pawn shop,
Yeah, pawn shop in the Christmas village. Dispensary,
Liquor store?
liquor store,
yes, of course.
methadone clinic, free needle
Metro
clinic,
PCS.
Fabric store, wig store.
blood plasma place, Dollar General or a Family Dollar. For
Both.
sure.
But like thinking back, like Grandpa giving me that M-rated game, and he had like his own website with games on it, and it was like dumb little polygonal games. Like for the time, it was pretty sweet for
Yeah.
99. But
Oh, yeah, your dad was into computers, wasn't he?
no, my grandpa was
Or did I say
helly.
dad? I meant
Yeah,
to
my
go-
dad barely knows how to
No,
work.
your
a
grandpa was
computer.
into computers, you told me.
Yeah, and he did shit like that. But like, I wish he was still alive now because, like, he's a Raider fan. He's a diehard fucking
Oh, so
Raider
you would have
fan.
been giving him an
Oh, we
earful.
would be butting massive heads right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, they forgot how to snap the fucking ball, Grandpa. What's going on?
Oh, he'd have grabbed you by your throat.
Oh yeah, big time, big time. And I have a very vivid memory of him. My most vivid memory of him. He was very talkative and loud, Grandpa. But that year they played the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. That was the quietest I've ever seen that man. He was sick. It was like 40-9. That was the final score. There's
that's
something real
painful.
ugly. What's his name? The
Silent
white
for
guy.
72 hours.
Mike Allstott and Warren Sapp just were all over that fucking game. They went crazy.
Mike Allstott went crazy in NFL Street 1.
Yeah.
It's
And
fucking beast. Like the
now looking back, it's like, damn, that's Rich Gannon. That's a former Chiefs legend.
Gannon.
He got his job stolen by Elvis Gerback, the very guy
Chiefs
himself.
legend.
So
Big trash.
looking
Gerback.
back on it, I'd be talking shit. Hey, last time y'all had a good quarterback, it was Rich Gannon, and he wasn't good enough for the Chiefs.
Damn. Oh yeah,
He would hate that I'm a Chiefs fan right now.
Certainly.
Just like everyone else hates it, he'd probably hate it the most.
I guess now that I'm fried, let's talk about Cooked Records. Someone got a new signee, a new inductee into Cooked Records.
Onto the
Shameik Moore.
First ballot, it's over Hall of Famer.
Miles Morales, voice actor Shameik Moore, has deleted all social media.
He got bullied off of the internet.
He got called creepy by a famous woman.
No, even worse. He got called a weirdo.
Fucking
weirdo.
Fucking weirdo.
When a hot ass woman calls you a fucking weirdo, who's she getting engaged to?
I don't know.
She's engaged and asked him. So anyway, he posted a photo of them two when they were together.
How it started was...
I didn't think they were ever together.
He was tweeting...
No.
He was tweeting and flirting with engaged people. It started with Zendaya as the first Mary Jane he flirted on.
Oh.
Okay.
Then it was the bitch who plays Spider-Gwen.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yep. He was flirting with her, and then she got engaged to Josh Allen. So he had like cryptic tweets that say, 2025, I'm focusing on myself.
Yeah, he was bummed. He's like...
he was really bummed
He's
out.
like, damn, I just lost to the fucking MVP.
And then he tweets again, and he's like... I didn't even know she got engaged. Congratulations. And also deleted tweet. So then he moves on to this other chick who's engaged, and she plays in a Spider-Man movie as well. He's looking for a Mary Jane. He really wants his Mary Jane.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Because, as a brother Miles Morales character, I don't know much about this guy, but he seems like he's a fucking nerd. He seems like he's one of those, damn, it'd be really sweet. Like, as a famous guy, it'd be really sweet if I'm dating a Mary Jane, bro. Because this is how it seems.
Yeah,
like, you've now
like
flirted
that, yeah.
with 3 Mary Janes.
Got a type.
It's definitely giving that off, for sure.
So
Definitely
he then,
wear my hug at energy.
He then goes to this premiere with this chick and keeps posting pictures of him and her with, like, weird... captions, like flirty captions with the black heart in
Drake
there.
lyrics.
Yeah, Drake lyrics and shit. Virginia Beach playing in the background. But eventually she goes on TikTok randomly. And she's like, yeah, I'm engaged. I don't know why he's posting this. I asked him to take it down. He won't. And then ends it with, he's a fucking weirdo.
Oh.
You had a hot actress in front of the world call you a weirdo, a fucking weirdo.
Oh, no.
Fucking
over.
adds to it. Too.
It's over forever. And then he drops an apology video, like this is all a misunderstanding, and it was in black and white, like the Travis Scott.
Oh no!
The Travis Scott apology.
Was he
like,
covering and rubbing his forehead? And
yeah,
facing Travis Scott, like,
he was
oh,
stressed
man,
out.
I'm not a weirdo, man.
He was really stressed out. So yeah, he's a weirdo. But to be called a weirdo in front of the world. Whew, that's rough. So he deleted all of his socials because obviously we're going to bully him off the internet. Fucking
Shit,
guy. He's
maybe,
a fucking weirdo.
Maybe if they bring back Howard the Duck, he can be the voice of that. Or
It'd be
something
the
like
only understandable kill yourself. Like if he killed himself, I'd be like, I understand.
No, because he didn't even have to delete his socials. I mean, he should have just...
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He got called a fucking weirdo in front of every girl in the world.
Everyone was probably calling him a simp or a weirdo or like just commenting crying
so
emojis.
if this guy killed himself or aired out the
don't do
Marvel
that,
studio, I would understand.
Aired out the Marvel studio.
I would totally understand.
Take it anymore.
Well, there's no doubt about it that he is part of Cooked Records at this point.
Yes.
He is...
Hall of Famer. First ballot Cooked Records Hall of Famer.
He's putting up some numbers right now.
I have another
numbers.
Where my hug at,
Oh, there's the
Spider-Man.
other guy, the quarterback, or the college quarterback whose girl... or what's his fucking name? Go into yours. I'm going to look into this one.
Okay, so mine is Checo Perez. He
Cooked Records.
Yeah, he's
signing.
he's a first signee of Cooked Racing.
Cooked Racing.
He was driver number 1 at Cooked Racing. Checo Perez, for those of you who don't know, he was racing alongside generational talent Max Verstappen for the last 4 years. And Max Verstappen in these years won the driver's title. He always got outdriven by Max, but the thing is, he wasn't always bad. He was good for a couple race wins a year, podiums consistently. But this year was very bad.
He had his full Russell. He had his Russell Westbrook year.
Russell Westbrook
playing
on
like
the
shit.
Lakers. Yeah, he was very bad. From the 5th race to the end of the year, he didn't see a podium. His last podium was in the 5th race. He didn't get a win this year. And for perspective, his teammate got 9 wins or 10 wins this year, something ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Last year, he lost 19-2 to Max. Max had 19 wins. He had 2. But he recently lost his job. And what makes this funny is at the third race, like towards the end of the year, he's like, yeah, I'm signed here until 2025. I'll be a driver until 2025. And then he tweeted the Leo DiCaprio, I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah. Oh.
So then they quoted him after, they broke the news, like, oh, Checo no longer racing for Red Bull Racing. And they quoted it. It was like, oh, this is awkward now. And then they sign a rookie, a guy who hasn't even completed a full season to drive in what's been the best team for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So now you have a rookie competing against Max Verstappen. And on top of that, it was more racism. They kicked out the Mexican guy, and they should have signed the Japanese guy who's been with their team for a little while, who can actually push and has experience. But they're like, no, give us the white passing guy from New Zealand. Give us the white New Zealand guy.
Yeah.
So it was Checo is in cooked race.
More discrimination from Red
I guess we
Bull.
got 3 nominees because right now I figured out who I was thinking of. Travis Hunter. Have you guys heard about him?
I haven't heard anything about this.
The dual threat guy.
What happened with
from Colorado?
Oh, I know about him.
Both sides of the ball.
I know about him as a player.
He won the Heisman.
What'd he do?
He's engaged to his 5-year girlfriend, first girlfriend ever.
Say less. He's cooked.
The internet has peeled back some layers, and this girl has got a history that he doesn't even know about.
Yeah.
The thing that's worse about it is that she's been talking about it, making videos like this. Like,
he wasn't always my
the
type.
Situation.
Yeah.
She's every day talking about it. Like, she's loving this.
So I'm currently watching a Get Ready With Me video of her just like putting on makeup and talking about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And she then says he wasn't always my type, like basically putting him down a little bit.
She said in one statement, I was a party girl. He wasn't much of a party guy. In fact, he would take me to parties, sit outside the party for hours and wait for me to party and then drive me home.
Oh, I did hear about this. Wait, I thought he was going to the party and being like, "Girl, you stay in the car," and then he would come back.
Other way around.
Oh, brother. Oh my God.
So I think today, Des Bryant.
No, you know what?
Des Bryant sounded off on Twitter today, of all people.
This is first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter's first girlfriend.
Everybody's just saying.
You're learning something very important right now.
He's learning something.
I don't think he's cooked yet. If this is his fifth girlfriend,
if you ever hear this, Travis, we all had to go through it. You have to take this like a man, like we all had to. Just like every man before you.
Well, he was never ever my type, and I didn't really give a shit about him. And then the NCAA said you could pay players. So then I don't know, just something clicked.
That's great.
And somebody said it best. We didn't even know what Savannah sounded like until LeBron's 3rd ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this girl's talking, loving it.
Travis Hunter, maybe you got CT. Man, first girlfriend. Whew.
First ever girlfriend.
Engaged? First girlfriend is, oh my God.
Thinking it's going to be, and that's why they bring up Savannah.
And then everybody's cracking on you. Like Shannon Sharp is cracking on you. Ocho's cracking on you.
Des Bryant.
Every NFL legend is cracking.
What does Where My Hug At Spider-Man have to think about this? I'm sure he has a simp. We need it from another simp.
They probably get along swimmingly.
Another like B-list celebrity simp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're kind of operating in the same world.
Them
right
two
now,
and Jonathan Majors need to hang out.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
But I think Jonathan Majors is innocent.
Here's a LeBron compilation of LeBron balling out, and it says Shameik Moore and Travis Hunter when it comes to embarrassing themselves.
Oh man. Stop simp culture.
So them and Checo.
Well, this guy,
they're nominated. I want someone to write in.
Travis Hunter, he'll learn
one
day.
Who you think?
Yeah, if you have
should
any
be signed
nominees
first
of
round
Cook
Hall
Records.
of Fame.
Nominees for
Cook Records.
Yeah, that's a good first class. Shameik Moore, Checo Perez, and
Now Travis Hunter, he's not cooked. He has a chance to redeem himself. He's a young man.
Yes,
we had him in like a 10-day contract.
The ceiling
you know what I mean?
is very high.
But you're going to go through a villain arc.
Yes,
and we all forgive you.
Yes, and for you to be saying I'm going to play both sides of the ball, and they're like asking him, okay, so let's say you play the Dolphins, you got to guard Tyreek Hill, and then you got to be guarded by Jalen Ramsey. He's like, you're going to go out there and do that? He's like, yes. Okay. He's going to have a rough rookie year because he's talking crazy.
They all say that. They're not playing against grown-ass men until
he better play defense because if he plays offense, they're going to try to fucking kill him.
I don't know what
Brian Branch.
Everybody
if
says
he plays
that.
against Brian Branch is going to try to kill him. Kirby Joseph is going to try to put him in the hospital.
Everybody says that. They're like, not everybody, but a lot of guys come out of college. And
he's going to be on his villain
arc. They're so good
then?
that they can play both sides, and then every time there's so many instances of pros on podcasts. They all have podcasts now. Mm-hmm. They should get on one of our episodes, but that's
Travis Hunter come on the podcast.
But They always say that. They're like, my welcome to the NFL moment. They're always saying, like, it's
when they
so
get the
much
shit
harder.
kicked out of them.
Most of the time, it was like Troy Polamalu or Ryan Clark. Most of the time, they gave
Yeah.
you the welcome to the NFL moment.
Yeah.
I love it. It's some
getting hit
guy
by a fucking grown man.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
some guy you've never even heard of.
Pause.
Yeah.
But he remembers
Pause.
like, oh, so and so. This like, what the fuck? This guy had like no stats.
He's like,
Played
I
the
don't-
league for like
he's-
4 years. Or
He's
something.
like, I don't remember that day, but I remember him hitting me.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened that day. I don't remember what happened that year.
Pulling up to the party and then sitting out there. What do you do before?
Jack off.
Did he like go out to eat or something? I want to know more details about dropping a girl off at
Just
the party.
chilling, playing Fun Run on his phone.
Yeah, what are you playing? Phone games? You got a Steam Deck? You got a Switch?
The Vikings won.
Emulator?
27-24.
Losers.
Look at where we are in life. Your team's doing good, and you still got to pray for teams to lose.
I do. The
Crazy.
Eagles lost.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
The NFC got some winners, man.
The Commanders showed that not only can they like win on any given day, but the Commanders showed it truly all goes back to 2011.
It all goes back.
Where were the
goes back
Redskins in
to
2011?
2011.
Was it RG3?
Did we talk about this on the pod?
What? The
It all goes
2011?
back to
2011?
2011.
I don't know. I'd be happy to talk about
Yeah.
it.
So there's a guy at the gym that I used to work out at. Austin still works out at.
There's a fella at
Old
the gym.
head.
He's more than an old head. He's a short Greek guy. He's about maybe 5'5", and his name is Vic, and he's a minority owner of the Packers. He owns like 5 or 6 shares.
Which, for context,
Technically,
Packers are,
the only publicly owned team.
so you can buy, everybody's got one. They'll hang them in. It's
And now, what it
tradition.
means to be a shareholder. Now, it's not like a stock that goes up and down. It's not like something that you could go get in the owner's box with, but in order for you to be able to sell your shares, they have to approve it, and you can't sell it for a gain. You sell it for exactly what you bought it for. And then the perk of it, there's 2 perks to being an owner. Quotations. There's 2 perks, and one of them is being able to go to the stockholders meeting, and the other perk is you get access to the pre-sale of the owner's merch. Like, it's exclusive merch and it's like a patch or it's something
Hats
stupid.
and shit
It's
like
nothing sweet. But anyway, so minority owner Vic, we go up and talk ball with him because we know he's a Packer fan. We got to bust his balls a little bit. As a Chiefs fan, I'm going to do it just because it's fun to talk. We beat you guys last year. Where were you in the Super Bowl? I was like, you got polished by the Niners just like the Lions did. But
Packers die hard.
yeah, super diehard Packer fan. And he has a picture of him with Vince Lombardi, like when he was a kid.
Look.
And
Did he show you this?
Yeah.
Of course he fucking did.
and
He has it in his phone.
His shares
at a
are
moment's
framed
notice.
as well. Yeah. Yeah, he has a Packers man cave with like an Eddie
Of
Lacy
course.
fat head up. He has all of his favorite Packers down there.
2011 up.
And he has the cheese head. So then I think at that point you guys were like 10-1, 11-1.
Lions were here.
Yeah. And Dame is talking shit to him like, we 11-1, Vic, where the Packers at? Where the Packers at? Just talking crazy. And that's when he says, it really all goes back to 2011. Do you remember when the Green Bay Packers were 15-1 and they lost to the eventual champion New York Giants who beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl? They lost in the divisional round.
It all goes back to 2011.
And then he like shrugs like the Jordan shrug, but like holds it a little while. It all goes back to 2011, any given Sunday. So you guys could be 16-1, and you could lose to us in the divisional round.
It all goes back. And today the Lions broke a franchise record of points scored in a season.
And it all goes back to
2011.
2011.
And I was saying earlier,
Wow.
you know how on Wikipedia there's that theory that if you just pick any random page and you keep clicking links, it'll eventually take you to like, I think it's like consciousness or something.
Yeah.
Something, profound.
I bet you we can get it to the Green Bay Packers.
can get it to 2011.
Packers, or we can get it to 2011.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
year 2011 or
The
something.
2011 Green Bay
To do, yeah,
Packers.
if
all
we get to
goes
there, I think it all does go back.
Yeah.
I think Vic, he dust off an ancient tomb.
Yeah.
and he's got something. Dude.
Give me a word. I'll try it right now on my phone.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
What to try to get there?
Oh, subject Haribo candy.
Haribo candy. Oh, you
Haribo
looked at
candy. And
let's try to
get to fucking
All right,
2011.
I'm gonna go to the wiki for Haribo.
I can't watch any football ever since you told this story because like the flag will get thrown down. I'll be like, you see, it all goes back to
Okay.
2011.
It all goes back
They would
to
get
2011.
offsides calls.
This is the same ref that was there in
It
the
all goes back.
2011
I don't even
NFC Championship game.
I don't even know if that's how he talks. Just it all goes back.
It doesn't.
This is the voice we've
I don't-
given him.
I don't think he talks like that. I've only heard him talk a couple times.
Fucking
Because he talks to
cheeseheads.
Austin. He doesn't talk to me. He talks
Okay, so in Haribo, I'm clicking Wisconsin.
Oh
There's something to
my
click
god!
Wisconsin.
Oh, easy.
No way.
Easy.
You can get to the 2011 Green Bay
Then I'm
Packers.
clicking for the state Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a sports
That's
team.
two clicks.
Here we go.
I'm 2 clicks in and we're getting somewhere. Did you know their national fossil is the trilobite? They have a national fossil. What? That's
What's
a
ours?
thing.
What's
Wow.
ours?
I'll look
find that
after.
up.
But their bird is the American robin, which I don't know what ours is.
Oh, you see?
The Blue Jay.
It all goes back
Hey.
to the American Robin.
Their beverage is milk.
Of course it is.
They love dairy.
He
over
fucking got
Oh,
at
man.
Lambeau Field. They got in the stands. Milk,
there. Get your
Two milks.
milk.
mayonnaise, beer,
So
mayonnaise, 2 mayonnaise, 2 milk, please.
I went to
$60.
I went to their history and their culture. Mm-hmm. I'm now 3 clicks in because I see cheese heads.
Oh, it's over.
So
It's over.
now it's Packers. I
Oh
click Packers.
my god!
Now we go to Packers by season. Hang on. 2011 Packers.
No.
That's amazing. How many clicks?
Oh, 5. And 5 clicks from
It
Haribo
all
to the
goes back to
2011 Green
2011.
Bay Packers.
Now you picked Haribo, which I've called it Haribo. Is it a Japanese product?
It's German,
German.
actually.
So what does it have to do with Wisconsin?
So I went to their U.S. presence.
Yeah.
And it was like, they have a factory in so-and-so, and then I saw Wisconsin. I was like, oh, perfect.
Because there ain't shit going on.
I
in
can't
Wisconsin.
believe
Now,
5
if you
clicks.
kept going, you would end up at had to.
Maybe.
The philosophy of had to.
Yeah.
Because it is philosophical if you think about it. I mean, there's times where society would deem otherwise. Society would say, don't do it. But sometimes you look at the bowl of candy, the party's ending. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just had to. And that's philosophical. Because you can grab your chin and think, look at the stars and the clouds all you want.
Read it and weep. The 2010 Green Bay Packers.
The 2010 Green Bay Packers was the 92nd season overall and their 90th season in the National Football League.
With only a respectable tendency.
So they're not even the oldest team.
It all goes back to
what's up,
2011.
Milo?
It really
That's
does.
like a Twilight Zone episode now. I like picture some guys like the last man on earth. He's like in a library. I'm like, I gotta figure out what happened. And every book, he's like, 2011. It can't be. He's like every book 2011. It all goes back to 2011.
Yeah.
It all goes back. He falls to his knees.
That's
In a world where a short Midwestern man is left alone, thinking of the Green Bay Packers, a cheesehead realizes that every NFL season he's ever watched all goes back to 2011. You see,
I'd like to talk about the thing that I was going to talk about before to give you guys like a premonition of, but you said to keep it organic. Like, don't tell you about it.
yeah. Let's hear
So I
it.
have it still pulled up.
Yeah.
So going back to, it all goes back to Hardcore Pawn.
oh, nice.
Hardcore Pawn, there's compilations like, oh, the biggest gangsters in Hardcore Pawn, which calling these people gangsters, it's a little crazy. In reality, it's just a bunch of broke motherfuckers from the hood who like are trying to get $100, $200. They come in looking
Yeah,
for $1,000 for their glasses. These aren't real.
We had a guest on this very podcast
My daddy gave me that watch.
who was
On the show.
made a cameo appearance.
He was on the bump.
Anyway,
But so there's compilations that these YouTube channels, make. And the craziest part about these compilations, I'm sure you've seen compilations for other channels about other subjects with photoshopped or like altered AI stuff that like has never happened. For example, it was like biggest insults thrown towards F1 drivers, and then there was Nelson Piquet and Lewis Hamilton, and he calls them the N-word with it censored. And I'm like, he's never said that. I'm like, that's not real. That's not on wax.
Oh,
So
like when they do that with NBA?
They
where
do,
it's like
yeah.
biggest fouls NBA, and it's like LeBron in a go-kart on the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
court.
Or like
He's in a go-kart.
or like worst injuries in the NBA, and the Jumbotron fell on a guy.
Yeah.
It's like something stupid.
Yeah.
So
Faking hardcore pawn.
the hardcore pawn equivalent, and I have to call out this channel in particular, it's Film Reel.
REEL?
And REEL, FILM space REEL. And the name of this video, there's two of them that I've seen, and I'm sure there's more because for them to be two, there has to be more. And it's pretty much the same concept here. The other video is called Deals That Went Terribly Wrong.
Oh, gosh.
On Hardcore Pawn. And every time it's a guy, it's a black guy, you know, kind of looks thuggish, like jacked, and he has a swastika tattoo.
What?
Like, okay,
What
so
the
this
hell
one
is
he
it?
has a swastika
Oh
tattoo.
my God. I'm
And
looking
then
at
that
it
one
right
he
now.
has a swastika tattoo.
So they're fake. They're adding that.
This never happened.
These are all AI thumbnails.
These are fake people.
We're looking at fake YouTube thumbnails of hardcore pawn, and it's a guy with a Nazi tattoo, like
yes.
robbing fucking.
Can you send
less
these to me?
less.
Yeah,
So I can use
yeah,
it
yeah,
for
I
the
will.
post. I gotta use this for the post.
I will. And so they're making these, and these are things that have never happened before. And then it's like, okay, did you do the AI and then like slap the swastika on yourself? Because like, okay, this will make for a good thumbnail because they know Les is Jewish. Like, what's the thought process of putting a swastika on a black guy?
It's just gotta evoke a click, right?
So I
Hopefully
have to
someone
call
goes,
out
"What the
Film
fuck?" and
Reel
clicks it up.
because it doesn't make sense.
Are those real videos?
Yes. I
And
was
the-
watching them today.
And in the video,
They're just
that
a
doesn't-
fake
normal. They
thumbnail?
just show clips. They
Yeah.
don't show that.
yeah.
And it's kind of funny.
We should do that. We should start doing that.
Just fake thumbnails for our shit.
Can we just put AI so it looks like we're like sticking up somebody? Like
yeah, shows
It's
like someone on
fucking crazy.
fire. Like
had to rob
It has,
the gas
it has the
station.
dumbass red arrow pointing to the
Yeah,
guy.
the
like,
brain rot
like
arrow.
we're not going to see this guy, big black
jacked guy trying
The
to-
with his
arrow,
fucking
the
swastika.
arrow gets me though. It gets my lizard brain every time.
Even
Oh,
the
wow.
security. You see the security guard
There's never
reprimanding him?
security in this show.
No, there's security, but it's him. It's the black guy in the
Yeah.
background. It's not him.
Not doing anything.
Who the fuck is
There's a
that?
fake security
They
guard
never
too.
have a guy in uniform.
They got Steve Wilkos on there.
Who the fuck is that?
They got Steve Wilkos.
Will goes.
Bro,
Yeah,
this is so bad.
hardcore pawn, baby.
I'll give you $2 for it. Motherfucker.
And then, okay, so this one said, gangster gets dropped by security after striking Ashley.
What?
That bitch never got hit on the show.
No.
She never got touched.
They would end that show if a woman on the show got fucking punched.
You're just allowed, and like the gold. These guys don't even less gold. They don't even know these exist, right?
No.
Because if they
They
knew,
might,
they'd
but they probably
be-
want a piece of the action.
Exactly.
And then look at this, like when goons face consequences on hardcore pawn.
Oh
like it's
my
real.
God.
I'm serious. Like I'm so serious about this. It's this fucking guy. He's responsible for that.
Oh, everybody, look up
This
film
big
reel.
fat-
He got
phony.
489K subscribers.
This fucking phony.
Another
for
one, swastika on the head.
For hardcore pawn videos.
Gangster gets knocked cold by Les after scamming. Les never touched anybody.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Look
and
at
then they're
Rod
gonna beat your
Wave.
ass.
Detroit gangster gets instant karma after slapping
Shirtless
Ashley.
Rob. But first of all the guys attacking the owner in these fake
Oh, and
images
then
are
this one,
shirtless.
he's hitting him with the swastika.
Oh,
4 minutes ago. I'm okay.
This is AI.
This motherfucker.
this is all AI. Their AI put together, edits, AI uploaded.
Film reel. I don't like how you're
Is it
depicting
just
Detroit.
at film
No.
reel?
It's film reel. Like
Look
I'm
this up.
typing it in for the description. Is that?
on YouTube, film reel.
It's a great name.
FIL.
And then look, another swastika. When Les Gold messed with the wrong gang member, instant regret. And it's a black man
But
giving
they all
him the
have swastika
fingers
tattoos.
with the swastika. Bro,
doesn't make any sense.
another one.
Oh my god!
Gangster gets his jaw rocked by security guard.
It's all the shirtless
And
guy.
he's calling
with
them gangsters with bro. And then he put Boogie in this. Meatheads on hardcore porn. Fight me, bitch.
Boogie 2988.
Is this
was
a black
never on
woman? Is this
Oh
a black
my
woman with a
God.
swastika?
Oh
No.
my god! No.
Bro, these thumbnails are going.
Ashley
bro.
gets dropped
By this ghetto Karen.
Ghetto Karen is what they YouTube video said.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Ghetto
Cracked out
Karen.
man gets put to sleep by security guard.
Who's making this shit? Get a job.
Film reel, man.
Film
He's probably
reel. Get a
making money.
job.
Film reel.
Seth gets dropped by a gangster on Hardcore Pawn. That never happened. Oh my God, that one
Nothing
that
but
one looked like a
gangsters.
Blacked video. Jesus. It was like two guys
Freak
sandwiching
hour.
Ashley.
Jesus Christ.
Here it is. Yeah, right there. Gangster gets dropped by security after striking Ashley. Look at that. They're double teaming her.
Oh God.
Bro,
Nah,
I'm
Ashley-
screenshotting all of these because
that's awesome.
that needs to be a clip.
Hardcore Pawn brain rot.
It's so bad. You probably can't even make this a clip because of the fucking swastika.
Yeah, it'll get
Fucking
flagged.
guy.
We'll have to edit it.
Yeah.
We'll buff out the scratches later.
Yeah.
Captain.
We have
Blur it
to.
out.
We have to now fix your work to tell the people about you, Film Reel.
Well, he's getting views. How's he doing it?
489K. He's just
YouTube
uploading the
is
same
lawless.
videos.
Yeah.
It's the same video but with a different thumbnail.
Just over and over and
We
over.
gotta start
again,
doing
yeah.
that too.
Mm-hmm. Just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we're gonna have video here soon enough. One of these days, we're gonna have full video. It's gonna be like a real studio.
700.
But for free, we're gonna wear clothes.
all hardcore
Yes,
porn.
unfortunately.
Did you see Hot Ones?
What a
got,
fucking life.
Hot Ones got sold. Buzzfeed sold Hot Ones.
To who? Us? Did we buy it?
I don't know.
Here's
What's gonna happen to Hot Ones? No
here's
more?
what's
Are they
crazy
gonna replace?
about this.
Are they gonna
though.
find a new bald guy?
I not to interrupt you, but I just like looked at his videos. They're all like 20 to 30 minutes long about Hardcore Pawn. He has more content about Hardcore Pawn than there's ever been.
Episodes.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
How do you did he record his own footage? Is he
Repeats.
like bro?
Repeats
He must have
all
bought the,
day.
the box set.
Yeah, and he's
He's got
just
the special film.
YouTube gonna love this.
Behind the scenes.
But what about Hot Ones?
It got sold. Buzzfeed sold it.
Oh, I didn't even know BuzzFeed owned it.
So now we got a shot to start our own show called Small Ones.
Ooh,
And you suck progressively smaller dicks
oh,
while being asked questions by 3 potential lovers.
is the hot sauce on the dicks?
No sauces involved.
Oh,
You just suck small dicks.
How about
And the smaller ones, they're harder to suck, those smaller ones. You have to do it to completion.
How about hard ones? Which is, hear me out. Now, what are you thinking? Where someone punches you hard as they can in the face, but the people doing it, the man doing it, gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You start off with like a 7th grader punching you in the face, and then by round 10, you have like Kamaru Usman just punching you as hard as they can, answer questions and not
Imagine
get
by
knocked
punch
out.
8, you're like trying to answer questions.
Yeah,
if you
basically
get it
like
right,
slap
you don't have
fighting.
to get punched.
Yeah, no, you're just getting punched 10 times regardless.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Here, we did some deep diving on your Instagram. Oh, fuck. It's going to get a bigger, harder guy
Yeah.
that punches you each time. And then
Yeah.
you got a black eye, you got a
You,
bloody
you
nose.
want to call it hard ones.
I don't know what else to call it for punching hard. Punch hard ones? Fist ones? They're all going to be nasty.
Yeah. You can't, well, maybe hard fists.
Does it have to be chicken wings? Could it be something else they could eat instead? Nasty ones? They could eat them, eat bugs.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
The grosser bug.
Yeah.
Where does caterpillar sit?
Caterpillar's probably somewhere in the middle, probably
The
like
big,
3 or
juicy
4.
ones.
The thing with like 200 legs, a complete around its body that you find in a basement.
Centipede's got to be like the 9th one.
Yeah, I think
Tenth is just
centipedes.
probably like a whole ass tarantula.
Yeah, I would say 10 is probably tarantula just because of the size. 9 is centipede because of the legs. 8th hardest. Now that's a sleeper. I think it's those weird basement bugs, those disgusting things. You guys,
about it.
you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. They have like 200 legs just surrounding them, and they have like antennas, and they're like striped brown. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
the
the
basement bug.
silverfish.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Oh.
Yeah. The basement
They're
bug.
really
Yeah.
fast.
Yes.
Oh, and then when
Yeah.
you squish them, the legs are like
It's like the most
crawling.
disgusting.
I
most devious
gag
bug in
every
the
time
world.
I kill one.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm just I feel like I'm eating sour candy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Sour candy. I hope I get some sour candy for Christmas. We're doing a Secret Santa at work, and you have to give ideas of what you want for people to pull your name. I literally wrote sour candy in tech decks. I wrote like a 4th grader one. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I like McDonald's.
Yeah.
No one's gonna get me McDonald's, so I'm just gonna get candy and hopefully a skateboard I can play with at
We
work on my
did.
desk.
We did White Elephant at Quicken Loans, and I stole
yeah.
the lotto tickets. I wanted the lotto tickets because everything else sucked. It was like a heated blanket, a bottle of wine.
Heated blanket is nice.
I'm like, this all sucks. And one of it was like food. like food in a Tupperware. I'm like, this
Nice.
is awful. So
The lotto tickets are the best one. Yeah.
I bought the lotto tickets and I stole them. Yeah. Because I just wanted to
Took 'em back.
gamble. Yeah.
The company white elephant.
I think I won $3 and I reinvested and got polished.
Hell yeah. We had one. I got a slot machine. I gave it to my niece and nephew.
Nice.
I'm like, what am I going to use this for? There were no lottery tickets, though. I love getting lottery tickets as a gift. That's a good gift. It's a fun one.
Give me a parlay as a gift.
Give me a Keno. Give me a Keno ticket that you
I
filled
saw
out.
somebody get a parlay as a gift.
Really?
It was a printed out parlay.
Oh my god! This is
that
what I
bitch
placed for
hits.
you. This is
Did
what I
it
bet
hit?
for you.
I don't think it hit. I mean, I didn't see if it hit, but it
That's
never
actually
hits.
a good idea.
It never hits.
I placed this for you.
Yeah.
It's yours if you win it. Oh, you didn't.
You shouldn't have.
It's a fucking 14 leg. Go fuck yourself, Barley.
But what if it hits like $1 for $100,000?
Dude, I have worked with this one dude who.
$1 parlay.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Do
worked
better
with
than that.
I worked with this one dude.
But if you put 10, then it's like 10 million.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, if I make you a millionaire, that's best Christmas. You better give me a one.
yeah.
Dude, I worked with a guy
I'll
who
say you
hit
can
on
get
1,000. Who hit 1,000 on a parlay. It was like some 20 game parlay. Just like, yeah, this team wins, this team doesn't. Just every basketball game on. No, yes, no, no. Who's gonna win? And he bet like 50 cents. He won like $1,300. And I'm like, I think that just turned him into a gambling addict. This isn't a small
Yeah.
firm because every day it's just like, all right, what's a 50-cent bet? But then you end up doing it every single fucking day, and
Yeah,
you're
they're going to
hit it
polish
again.
it.
Yeah.
You probably never. It's
Eventually
like, you're
they're
better off
polish
just
you.
playing the 3-digit.
He literally would go on a generator, like, check this out. And it's a random generator. And you click the teams, like, oh, I got 12 teams, over, under. He just goes what the generator says and just 50 cents and hopes for the best.
Fuck it.
Hey, life-changing money. That's how you get generational wealth nowadays.
Yeah.
Gambling,
And stealing.
Stealing and gambling.
Coming out with a coin and, rug pulling.
Yeah, you've only got one shoplifting day left.
Oh, the Hawk
by the
Tua
time this
girl
comes out.
hasn't been seen on the internet since the coin rug pull.
Yeah, yeah.
She hasn't posted it all or like,
I think it's hilarious
Pissing all the money away.
yeah.
that somebody bought Hawk to a coin
Yeah, you deserve it.
and they're mad now.
You deserve it. But they have a new coin. It's not her. It's somebody fucking with her.
Yeah.
They call it either Tua N-word or Hawk N-word.
Oh,
Like it's
no.
the black version of her.
oh.
Yeah, that comes out in like a week or two.
Hard
Get a
R?
cop?
No.
Would you buy a coin called Hard R?
No. Is it called hard R or is it literally the
No,
word?
just called Hard R.
Oh, called it? Yeah, I bet the hard R card, yeah.
There
That's
should
a
be
mistake.
there should be like a booze
Isn't the
with a
price.
white guy on it called Hard R.
Ooh, it's a rum.
Like Captain Morgan, yeah. Like
Hard
Captain
R.
Morgan.
That would be hard.
Hard R rum.
I don't even think they put Captain Morgan on the bottles anymore. I think they fucked everything up, man.
Is the question of the week, who would you sign to Cooked Records? Is that the question?
Yeah, who's
I
coming
don't
to
know,
Cook
that's a
Records
good, that could
next?
be a good question. I don't know what the question.
Nominate somebody. Plenty of shit happens
good
every
question.
day.
I was gonna say
I would. Oh, go ahead.
you know the Progressive commercial.
Oh, the backup commercial. Oh my god, these.
You know, like there's like have a backup. You know, the guy's like trying to hang a picture, and it's a husband and wife,
Yeah.
and the husband's trying to hang a picture up on the wall, and he's not getting it right, and
Yeah.
then he tags in the backup.
It's like a backup QB.
I
in
think
the
it was
NFL.
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
And they did it with a beehive spraying. They did it with a parallel park. And I just think that joke could be taken to the next level so easily.
Yeah, these commercials are asking for it.
I just feel like it's so easy.
You're
Like,
not
imagine-
licking my pussy the right
Yeah,
way.
I can't do it. I
Call in
can't-
the backup.
It just looks when you have a nasty bite. It's just like, honey, I can't do this. Somebody calling the backup is fucking 6'8" NFL player.
No, imagine
rough.
like Jared Goff's like clapping cheeks and just not getting it done. And you got like Joe Buck and you got Joe Buck up there talking.
He's looking tired.
He's looking tired. He's not getting it done. The look on her face, body
She doesn't
language
look like
is
she's
everything.
having any fun out there.
They called Cooper Rush.
They called Hendon Hooker to come,
Oh man,
and that's the secret to marriage is
Having a backup dig.
they don't call him for big. They don't call him Big Hook for nothing.
Backup stroker. Ow. That's all anyone wants for Christmas.
Whoa.
Backup stroker. Simply having a
wonderful
wonderful Christmas
backup
I hate that
time.
What's your guys' least favorite Christmas song?
It's not that
Mine's
one.
either that or Little Saint Nick.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas is my least favorite one. Just
not
annoying.
a banger. Yeah,
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Grandma got run
I don't like
over
the
by a
Mariah Carey song
charger.
either.
There's not any of them that I like them because they're Christmas songs. So
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for me to. I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe I like that one you hate.
Which one?
Isn't that was his name?
Which one? Oh, Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
that one's
I
annoying.
like that one because it's weird.
I like I think it's Andy Williams. It's the holiday season. That's a good one. And whoop dee doo and dickory dock.
That
Saint
sounds like a
Nick's
Yeah.
bringing your cock.
Hey.
It just
Coming
exactly
down the
12.
chimney now.
He'll be coming in your pussy now.
Hey.
He'll be coming in your pussy now.
Hey.
I like
May the calendar keep ringing. Oh, that's a good. Ooh, they don't make them like
the
that
White
anymore.
Christmas. That,
Andy Williams, baby.
that
Fuck
Macaulay
with me.
Culkin was shaving his face to.
Yeah.
That's by an all brother group called the Drifters. And then I really like Little Drummer Boy. That's about it.
Little Drummer Boy's a snooze fest, bro.
That's
I
a
guess the
banger.
That shit needs some 808s or
I
something.
guess the religious ones,
If it's Little Drummer Boy, where are the drums in that song?
the religious ones are the most boring.
Yeah.
because they're so old. I feel. Like.
Yeah.
So if it's my least favorite, it's one of those. Because like rocking around
The
Christmas
fucking tree,
tree,
sucking all the
day.
do.
See, these are the ones I don't like.
You don't like
You don't like
Jingle
the Andy
Bell
Williams?
Rock. I don't like none
Why
of that.
not?
It's fucking horrible. It's
Horrible.
rotten. Jingle Bell Rock is rotten.
It's rotten.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Oh,
What's the
maybe
one where it
because
says
of the
make the Yuletide
commercial.
gay?
Do you remember Now That's What I Call Christmas Music
Now
commercial?
that's what I call Christmas with all your Christmas favorites.
It was like all of those songs you just listed. Little Saint Nick,
Rockin'
all
around.
that. It fucking sucks.
Sucking around the Christmas tree, do, fucking yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You know all those guys
I saw mommy sucking Santa's
not a good one
balls underneath daddy's bed last night. Underneath daddy's bed.
Grandma got run over by a Hellcat walking down on Gratiot Christmas Eve. Yeah, the driver was a white man. But that's not what Grandma told the police.
Oh.
Hey.
All your favorite Christmas hits.
All your favorite
dreaming
Now that's what I
of a
call
white and Christmas.
What?
Running in to steal all the shit you bought. Duh, 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 duh.
all your favorites, all in one collection. It's had to for the holidays.
Oh. Hell yeah.
And whoop-dee-doo.
I want to
Dickory dock.
I really want to get drunk and drive in the snow.
Oh, yeah? We
fun.
can do a little car sledding, too.
I think drunk driving is a manly ability.
Depends on how drunk you are. I don't...
No, if
Does
you're
Buzz
the
drive?
more manly you are, the more able you are to drive drunk.
Yeah, when you're like blackout drunk and there's like literally girls crying because you're getting behind the wheel.
Oh
You're leaving the bar. I told you to take his keys.
I feel like Paul Walker,
Manly,
but
yeah.
like just saying by. Oh,
It's been a
Milo?
long
What are you doing?
day.
Milo, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, you heard him here first. Santa
Little
Claus is
Drummer
coming to town. Little Drummer Boy needs some more drums.
Little Drummer Boy could really do with a flute.
I think so too.
Little flute boy.
Little fluty boy.
So
Maybe it needs like a guitar. Oh, there's also the Carol of the Bells, that creepy one. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
How the whole orchestra trans?
it's a Merry Christmas. What are you guys getting for Christmas? Anybody getting a jet ski?
No.
I want 2 jet skis. I want a jet ski. What I really want for Christmas is I really want the Venom Goot Funko Pop. You know Goot from Guardians of the
Whoa,
Galaxy?
he says that
What
one
is a
line.
Goot? There's a Goot that's like Venom.
They have a
I like
whale
Groot. I want the
Comic-Con
Venom Groot.
exclusive.
Venom Groot.
2-pack Venom Groot.
So you get 2 of them.
My dad always asked me, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm always like, "I don't want nothing, right? Like I don't want anything from you. Like there's nothing you know what I mean." So
That's what I said to my brother. There's nothing I need or want.
right, and so but this year, my dad asked. I said, I could use some new draws.
Yeah.
I think
Underwear and socks, please. And money.
I've been like a 3
Cash.
every like some odd years I buy new drawers. It's like and the ones I bought the longest ago are finally I don't know how long it's been.
4 Christmases ago.
I've
5 Christmases ago.
I think they're finally they've run their course.
My brother was at Hollister Christmas shopping, like at the mall.
Yeah.
And he FaceTimes me because he's like, because I told him I didn't want anything. He FaceTimes me like F1 gear.
Yeah.
It's like, can we support other teams? He's like, they have a lot of McLaren and Red Bull stuff. I'm like, Adam, that's like getting like a Jewish person a swastika coat. I'm like, I'm not wearing that shit.
Neither of
I'm like, it looks cool. Like, don't get me wrong, it all looks cool. It's like aged printed tees and stuff that look cool. But so then he goes to the Lego store. Is there anything you want? I'm like, Just give me the F40, bro. Give me the little Ferrari. And then obviously the loyalty is there because I asked for a Ferrari damn Lego set. You know, I'm not wearing that shit. I'm not wearing the fucking bright orange
Ferrari
sweats or the fucking Red Bull sweats. And then he shows me the Max Verstappen shirt. I was like, I would never wear this.
So
You got Hitler on the back of the T-shirt.
Oh!
you guys got something to look forward to for Ferrari
Yeah.
next season. You got a new guy.
Lewis Hamilton.
No, I don't have anything to look forward to because Lewis Hamilton isn't sponsored by Monster Energy anymore, and he's sponsored by Celsius,
Bro,
Ferrari's energy drink.
Sucks. Zestival Festival flavor with Lewis on the can is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the big stupid Monster M on his race suit anymore. That
or
looks
on
so
his
fucking
helmet. It was
cool.
always on his helmet too.
The Monster logo was made to be put on a race car. It's just one of those. You know what I mean?
And he's been with
explain
Monster for years.
Man, shout out Monster Energy. Monster Energy, please sponsor the pod. I really like your white flavor a lot. And the strawberry one's good too.
But Zestival Festival with Lewis on the
what
can.
flavor's good to be?
I don't know. Probably like
I never get to try
passion fruit.
I never get to try his Monster flavor.
Leclerc
It's a
doesn't even
bummer.
really have one. They just gave him Cosmic Vibe when he did the commercial.
Yeah, and that's
so that
his
became the
flavor?
Leclerc flavor. Yeah.
Is that the marshmallow orange flavor? I like that one.
No, I think
yummy
that's
one.
like Fantasy Vibe or something. But
You were listening to Energy Drink Review.
what makes it funny is, you know, Charles has been with Celsius for like 2 or 3 years. This guy's gonna come and get his face on the can. ASAP. Charles ain't on the can. No, ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. You know, so it's like crazy. But to hear that he's not sponsored by like Monster anymore, it's like finding out Tiger left Nike. That was the
Yes.
same reaction I had.
It's like finding out
what?
your parents were getting divorced.
I was looking forward to seeing a dumb Monster logo on a Ferrari helmet. You know, because they all have the big insignia in the middle of the helmet.
Oh,
The
that would have been
Monster
kind of
logo's
hard.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Would have been kind of hard.
There's always like classy sponsors next to it, like Bang & Olufsen, you know, the speakers, or like Shell, or I'm trying to think who.
Monster is like the trashiest sponsor on any of those
Emirates
cars.
Jets, you know, it's like all luxury shit. But Monster next to that would
Next
be cool.
to Rolex would be hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just funny. Oh, man.
Well,
what a bummer.
Ferrari got Richard Mille. So usually Richard Mille's on the helmet.
Yeah, I need that. Man, do I call
Now
the
that's going to be
Audemars?
such a weird helmet. It's not going to look anything like his old ones, probably.
Celsius.
I should text her.
Monster Energy. I'll check
I should pull up to her house right now. What do you guys think?
I should drive my Ram into her house right now.
right through the living room.
I'm just here to say hi.
You pinned my dog under your truck. You're drunk. Why wouldn't you answer the door?
I'm just here to say hi.
You're wasted. And then you leave.
I love you. You know that, right? You know that, right? I didn't mean to, but I didn't mean... You hit me! I didn't mean to. I'm just here to talk.
You made me do it.
I just want to talk.
You made me do
I
it.
just want to talk. You made me do it. I just want to talk. Let me... I'm locking myself in the bathroom.
You're wasted. I'm calling my dad.
Don't fucking call your dad.
Not again.
I'll beat his fucking ass again.
I should text you.
I brought my paintball. gun.
your number. Well, you can't block me from crashing into your house.
If your dad comes, I brought my paintball gun. I'm going to shoot him with it. It's going to stay in his clothes.
on. I've moved on. I'm with Ricky now.
He'll never treat you like... He'll never love you like I love you.
You're drunk.
Let me see your dick, Ricky.
Let me see what you're working with. That's what I thought.
What are you doing? His dick is smaller. What are you doing?
And he starts screaming, is that what you like? Well, do you like smaller dicks? Like, just cut it off.
You like smaller?
This is going to be that guy, the Spider-Man guy. Another month of getting bullied on Twitter.
He's gonna flash his dick like Jacoby did in the Planet Fitness.
You're a fucking weirdo.
I really don't like Jacoby, bro. Jacoby needs to go to jail.
First of all, Jacoby did go to jail, and I'm sick.
He's back out making videos.
But let me just say this, dude. If you're ever in her house like that on some shit, I should pull up. If you ever do that,
I should pull up.
and she calls you a fucking... Women should not be so loose with the fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Just so you know, ladies, that's a powerful word.
That might be the most powerful phrase you could say to a man.
I need you to understand its significance. I'm saying if you have the right to say it, but I need you to understand its power.
Yeah.
Don't just go willy-nilly, you fucking weirdo. Because, guys are crazy.
Yeah.
We're crazy, ladies. We're crazy, okay? You might die, Those might be your last words.
They need to make a clip of her like he's a fucking weirdo, and then immediately cuts. Put him on the news. Put him on the news
or something. Put him on the news. I swear, that's powerful. That's a hard bar right there, New York City.
You're a fucking weirdo. Those 4 words can get you killed.
I need you,
Keep
ladies,
it to yourself.
All the women, all the lovely, beautiful women that listen. We know you're out there. We know you hear us. Do not use that word lightly.
In public. Say it amongst your friends.
Of
do
course,
what you got to do.
Of course.
But don't embarrass a man with you're a fucking weirdo.
Don't tell
public.
him in public or to his face.
Or
especially,
on the internet.
Especially when he's in a funk. You know he's crazy. Those might be your last words. That might be the name of the episode. Fucking weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo.
All right, guys. So who's the biggest weirdo in the world? Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
Maybe it's R. Kelly.
We went over today. We love you. I don't know. I think it's been 20 minutes over.
It's a Christmas gift.
It's Josh Block. He's the biggest weirdo.
Because we love you guys. We would do more. We would do 2 hours.
Yeah, we would if we could.
And thank you for listening. And let us know in the fan
Happy
mail who's the biggest
holidays.
weirdo. And happy holidays, Kwanzaa, 3 Kings Day, Christmas,
New Year's, Boxing Day for all you Canadians.
I should text her.
Text her this holiday.
I should text her.